92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
This must be the year for dating,
Why do you
because
say that?
it seems like every single email that we get in for a second date update this past year has said, "This is the best date I've ever been on in my entire life." So everybody's apparently having the best dates of their entire life this year. Why are we getting so many emails for second date updates then? I don't know, but Cassie, who's on the phone right now for a second date update, said that she had the best date of her entire life.
I used to say bold statement, but I don't know that it is anymore. Maybe the bar is just low enough finally.
So Cassie, why don't you tell us about your best date of your entire life?
Hello.
All right,
How are you doing?
You sound like you're still smiling, Cassie, so that's good.
Yeah, I am, and I'm trying to still.
You're obviously not getting a call back, but that's cool.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but hopefully you guys can help me.
Yeah, we'll see. We do help a lot of people.
No, we don't.
Not really, but we'll try. So tell us a little bit about the dude you want to call today. Who'd you go on a date with?
His name is Levi, and we did go on a lovely dinner date.
Oh, the best date ever.
It really was, until he just stopped contacting me.
Yeah, that usually makes it a lot worse. So, all right, Cassie, like I said, everybody seems to be saying they've had the best date of their entire life. Why was it so special?
We went to a really nice restaurant.
I heard that before.
Don't be bored with her story. Listen to her.
Go ahead,
Poor
Cassie.
Cassie.
I hear most guys say they don't want to invest too much in a first date, so it is a nice thing when it's a nice restaurant that isn't cheap. So
Good point.
So it was really nice. The dishes were like at least $30-$40 per person. And he did everything that, like a traditional mom would tell you to look for in a guy, like pulling out the chair for you, opening the door for you. He even, was so weird. He even, stood up when I came back from the bathroom, and I've never experienced that before. I was like, wait, what's going on? Are we leaving?
That's really funny.
For I am a gentleman. I stand when a woman enters the room. I'm waiting for you to be seated, and then I will take my seat as well.
Oh my
Good
God.
thing I didn't say that, because I was like, oh, wait, no, he's doing that old school chivalrous thing. I was like, wow, this is really interesting.
So he was really polite, is what it sounds like, which is lovely and sad that is what makes it the best date ever, or was there something else?
No, there's more. It's what's so weird about it. So he wasn't only polite, he was engaging and interesting, and he had a sense of humor. He asked me questions about myself. He didn't just go on and on about himself. It was like, really? He had my interest.
Yeah, it sounds refreshing and lovely.
Sounds like you went out with a knight of the round table who has learned to travel to the future. Maybe that's why he's not calling you back. He had to go back and fight some
Dinosaurs?
dragons.
Really?
Whatever they were fighting. It sounds like a true gentleman, Cassie.
Anyway, the dinner date was awesome. Everything ended well. Big bill. I'm sure we ordered everything. And then we were walking out, and he was like, I really don't want this date to end. Do you? And I said, no, I'm not really that's such a nice moment. But I thought he was like, okay, is this the point where he's going to ask me to go back to his place? And then it's going to, just be, everything downhill from there. And I was, waiting for it. But he said, well, let's just get in my car, and we'll go find something fun to do. And we ended up at a mall.
What? I thought you said something fun to do. Why were you at a mall?
Well, it just kind of ended up in our conversation. We were just yapping about something. And I was like, oh, you know what? That actually is not a bad idea. There's something I wouldn't mind, stopping at Sephora, pick up a couple things that I know I need.
Okay, Cassie, now we're running errands on our date, okay? I don't know.
Well, it was an excuse to keep the date going. He suggested mall, and I was like, sure, why not? And
So you took him to
If you did
Sephora.
that, you guys went and picked up some dry cleaning, I'm going to lose it. This sounds like an amazing time.
But yeah, so we went to the mall. I stopped at Sephora. He actually goes with me, which was weird. Usually, a guy would just be like, I'll be out here. So I go get my stuff, and he just, butts in front of me and puts his credit card down and buys it for me.
Nice.
Yeah, it's $50, of, Home and foundation stuff. I'm like, wait, what? Why are you doing this? And he's just like, oh, I just want to see you smile.
You're like, okay, sir, come with me to the next store then. I will smile even bigger.
That does sound like the best date of your entire life. I wish somebody would take me out and just buy me things.
Yeah, actually, it did continue. I went into another store and I was like, surely he's not going to keep doing this. I just saw something in the window. I was like, oh, that looks cool. What do you know? He buys that for me too. And I kept trying to say, stop, you don't have to do this. This is like, and he's like, no, please let me. I enjoy giving and, enjoying my time with you.
Wow, okay. So, other than credit card debt, how did the date end?
Very nice. He just took me back to my house and dropped me off. And it definitely ended with a nice kiss. And that's what I told him. I was like, this is probably the best date I've ever been on. And, I was like, thank you very much. And he said, don't say that yet because we have another date coming up very soon together.
Oh, cute. Way to take control, sir. Obviously, he was lying, though, because you haven't gone out again.
How long ago was it that he said that?
That was like a couple weeks ago. And, yeah, that was the last time we spoke about it. I mean, he hasn't, we haven't spoken on the phone. We've just kind of texted a little bit, but not made any concrete plans. So he hasn't really followed up with what he said.
Yeah, a few weeks I would not consider very soon.
Yeah. And it's frustrating because we've kind of talked about the dates, but nothing's really happening, and I do want to see him again.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Okay, hang on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Cassie is on the phone, and she said she had the best date of her entire life with a dude named Levi. They went out for a very nice dinner, and then at the end of dinner, Levi looked at her and he said, "Congratulations, Cassie! You just won a luxurious shopping spree. You'll be whisked away to the local mall. We'll head on over to Sephora and buy you a bunch of perfume and other facial crap, and then you get a pair of new shoes. Cassie, this is what life is like when you're dating Levi." Is that kind of how it went, Cassie? Pretty much?
Yeah, I guess that was pretty much it, except for non-game show, like no music and announcer.
That's too bad.
It couldn't have been the best date of your entire life because every really good date involves a game show announcer. Cassie went to the mall with this dude after they had dinner, and he bought her a bunch of stuff. And then they had a kiss. He said he had another huge surprise planned for their second date, but now the conversation has fizzled out.
And what are you feeling with him right now? Are you still liking him a lot? Are you too frustrated?
I still like him. Slightly frustrated, but I also am thinking there could be another girl involved, so I just want to get an answer.
Oh, like he hasn't had time because he's dating other women.
Possibly, or he has a girlfriend.
If he is seeing somebody else, he's spending a lot of cash if that's the way he dates.
Yeah.
All right, Cassie, here we go. I'm going to dial this phone right now.
Okay.
Hey, can I speak to Levi?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
From what?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay.
Have you listened to the show before?
I have not.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
Don't blame you, Levi. Well, I don't even want to listen when I'm here.
No, it's not personal. I'm just not a big radio guy.
Yeah, but for me, it's personal, though. Anyway, let's not talk about that. I want to talk to you because we got an email from one of our listeners about you.
You got an email about me?
Yeah, it's from a girl named Cassie.
Cassie emailed you about me?
Yeah, she did. We do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. So Cassie says that you had a wonderful date together, but you've kind of been blowing her off recently, and she feels like you don't want to go out again.
Wait, I just want to clarify. Other people have done this, right? I'm not the first guy that you've been contacted about.
Does that make you feel better about the situation if other people have done it before you?
Well, I just want to make sure that, I'm not the first.
No, but you're the best, Levi. Yeah. You're not the first. We do a lot of these.
Okay. First of all, I just want to say that my date with Cassie was, the best date I've ever been on, and I had a great time, and I really, really, really want to go out with her again. I'm just not ready.
Why aren't you ready?
Well, to be completely honest, I'm kind of broke. That first date kind of tapped me out, and I'm trying to save up enough money to take her on a second date.
Okay.
Levi!
Oh, man.
Why are you paying for all this expensive stuff if you don't have the funds to do that? Like buying her the makeup and the shoes.
Oh, she told you about all that stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked to her about your date. She said you guys went to a really nice dinner, and then afterwards you took her to the mall, and you were like, "Throw it in the bag, girl. Buy me whatever you
No,
want."
look, it's not really a big deal, guys. I got a second. I'm driving for Uber now, and so between that and my real job, I really think that it's going to be easy to take her on dates like that. I just wasn't planning ahead because I didn't know I was going to meet her.
Wait, Levi, you took a second job in order to take Cassie out again?
Yeah.
That is so sweet and so wrong all at the same time.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I mean, look, let's be honest. What's money for if not to like spend it on people you like?
Sounds like money for you should be to save it, but
Yeah. You realize when you go out on a date, you don't have to break the bank, right?
Well, you don't know Cassie, but she's definitely worth breaking the bank. I mean, I'd even rob a bank. Not a big bank, but a small bank.
not a big bank. But a medium-sized bank. Yeah.
If you don't have the bank, don't spend it.
No, I get that. It's just, I think nowadays, it's just a nice concept to be able to take somebody out. And if I'm the one asking them out, I want to be the one who can, make it a date.
Okay, I agree with you there. I do. I think that if you're the one that's asking, then you should be the one to treat. But she likes you for a lot of reasons, and there's a lot of other less expensive date options than taking them to the mall. Like you could go, I don't know, to coffee, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. In the dating climate nowadays, I think too many guys are content just being, typical. And I wanted to wow her, and I still want to wow her on our next date. That's the point. And this promotion that Uber's offering right now, if I give 150 rides in a 3-week period, I get a bonus $500. So I was out last night until 4 in the morning giving rides to a lot of drunk people, and it was totally worth it.
I think that is so kind, but you're missing the point. That's not how you wow a woman. It's not with money. You wowed Cassie because you listened to her, that you engaged her, you pulled the chair out for her, you made her feel respected and important.
Well, regardless, guys, of what we agree or disagree on, can you do me a favor and just let Cassie know that I am totally on board for another date, and if she can just wait a few more days, I'm going to give her the best next date ever.
Okay. Well, I'll let her know, but you kind of already did because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What do you mean?
I mean, we have multiple phone lines, and she's been on one of them listening to you talk.
Hello. How you doing?
Oh, look, and there she is. Modern technology. Isn't it awesome, Levi?
Hi.
Hi, Levi.
Have you been listening long?
Yeah, I listened to everything.
There was no time where you stepped away from the phone?
No, I heard it all. It's okay. I'm really glad to, just hear something. Because, I was really starting to wonder and think that, maybe you didn't want a girl.
No, you are the only girl I want to hang out with.
And I get that. I think that that's amazing. I really, really, after hearing your story now, I'm so amazed that you would go to that extent. But you really, you don't have to go that crazy. I mean, especially we're just getting to know each other. We should focus on getting to know each other, not just about the money. I mean, you're really awesome. I want to spend time with you.
Well, let's say on our next date, I got you 2 pairs of shoes instead of 1. I mean, I gotta turn that down, right?
Okay, that is not necessary. Eventually I'm going to run out of places to put things if we keep it up like that.
Well, we could get slippers. They're more space efficient.
Yeah. Or you can take a third job and build you a new closet.
Levi, it's almost like insulting to her. She's more than just wanting shoes, man. She wants you. She wants your personality. She wants how you make her feel.
Not only do I want to listen to Cassie and hear and respond with her, but I also want to be able to, like, you know, buy her things, because that's the total package, and that's what women dig, and that's awesome.
You got me excited about it. I can't wait to meet a dude like that.
Believe it, you're enough. That's what I'm saying. You're enough. You don't need the other stuff. You are the total package without the shoes.
Yeah, exactly. You don't, I mean, it's going to be detriment. Like, if we were in a relationship and you were just busy working all the time to make the money and then just give me gifts, if I don't have a connection with you because you're gone, then that's not the total package. That's like a lopsided package.
All right, when we were at the door, after we kissed, you told me that was the best date you'd ever been on, right?
Yes.
And that was because I got you the stuff at Sephora, and I got you the shoes.
No, it's not because of that. That was just like an extra, like, icing on the cake. Totally unexpected, but I was already interested in you from our conversation at dinner and how polite you were. I mean, if you were rude and awful and then you said you wanted to take me shopping, it would have been weird. I probably would have said, no, I'm good. I don't want to spend any more time with you. So it wasn't the money.
Okay, I hear you, it wasn't the money, but just so you know, I've been saving up a lot for an
Oh my God!
Driving till 4 in the morning, carting around drunk people, just trying to make some cash so he can take you out again, Cassie.
Totally not necessary. How about we just go to dinner somewhere that's inexpensive and we just take a walk somewhere where there's no money involved, no shopping, like something simple on a beach or whatever.
Oh, I could rent a parasail and fly around on that.
Don't spend any money.
I mean, literally, the only red flag with you right now at this point is your money management skills. Like, you need to stop, man.
How about this? Would you go out on a second date with Cassie? We will pay for it, and you can't spend any money on it, though.
I gotta respectfully decline, guys, because I'm gonna pay for it, and you guys can't pay for anything. This is my date.
Oh my gosh.
Just the principle of the matter.
You're arguing whether or not we pay for your date that you can't afford?
I'm gonna be paying for stuff, and that's how it is.
Okay, it's fine. You can pay for stuff, but let's not, like, spending the whole time paying for stuff. Like, just pay for dinner, and then a little dessert, and then that's fine. That's it. No shopping. How about that?
That's probably a good idea, because I should be driving here by 10:30. That's when you get the biggest fun.
Okay, cool. So we're in agreement then. You guys are going to go out.
Yes.
Cassie, I'm really excited for our next date. I don't want to give away too much, but it does involve a limousine and endangered animals.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't care. I want to go on this date. It sounds really interesting.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Mày vô bệnh viện ai cũng thương anh em mình hết á. Nhất
mà thương anh chứ thương em gì?
Dạ dẹp tôi nó.
Dạ cuối cùng là có tính tiền phí không?
Hèn gì mấy nào tính?
Vậy rồi nói chung là thương vậy.
Looking for the perfect birthday or anniversary gift or a special date night? Well, then you need Zodart, Seattle's only exotic car rental company. Visit Zodart.com to book an exotic special car for that very special day.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today says that she got into a fight with the guy she went out with. And not just any normal fight, a battle for the ages. Yes. Because they went to a martial arts class, I guess, for their first date. I think that's a fun first date, but I would only do it if it was like full contact. You actually got to hit each other. Rachel, was it full contact, and did you guys just beat the crap out of each other for a couple hours?
I mean, I guess you could say that.
Oh my gosh, you're picturing like MMA style fighting right now, aren't you?
Your email said that you guys went to take a martial arts class on your first date. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was like, it's the Kookaburra. What's it called? Starts with a C. It's like a...
You're talking about...
the Brazilian?
Capoeira?
Yeah, capoeira.
Yeah, that's like the Brazilian like dance martial art fighting.
Wow.
I've done that before. It was really hard for me because I don't have rhythm.
You definitely have to have rhythm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Was it good? Did you enjoy it?
I honestly did. I mean, it was a great workout. The cardio was crazy. You definitely had to like keep up with it, you know. But good thing I'm pretty fit. So.
Okay, so how'd you meet this guy?
I was on a dating website, and this guy Paul and I started up a conversation. I'm not gonna lie, he was really cute, super fit, which drew me to him to begin with. And he's really into martial arts and all that stuff, so I thought that was super cool, something different, not so much just like CrossFit.
Yeah. You want to go do some burpees? So many burpees you can do. And if you don't update your Facebook status about it, I can't date you after.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, that's a lot cooler.
Right, yeah. So I was like, okay, that's interesting, So our conversation went really well, and so we set up a time, and we met there. There was just one thing that really threw me off.
What's that?
He was like a lot shorter than me, like up to my shoulder short.
Oh my gosh. Are you really tall?
No, I'm 5'5.5". Like,
so he's like 5'3"?
Yeah.
Wow. Give it up for the short dudes.
I just really hope that it didn't show on my face that I was shocked.
Did you know that he was that short before you guys met in person?
Not at all. Not at all. And I mean, I feel bad, and I'm not shallow, but I can't say that if he did tell me that I would have went on the date,
Really? Because I always think short guys, they're almost always the best to date. Because the tall, hot girls don't want to date them. So they're always usually really attractive, and they try harder.
Yeah. We have to work harder for everything.
Yeah.
Like, to get things off of a top shelf. Do you know how hard that is for me? I've had to work my entire life. Tall guys don't have to work for anything. They get everything just handed to them. Do you think that he was thrown off because he was shorter than you? I mean, I'm assuming that's a regular problem for him if he's that short.
I mean, we didn't obviously bring it up. I didn't bring it up, and it just kind of went with it. And luckily, the class was about to start, so like I didn't really have too much time to like dwell on it. But I burned a lot of calories, and it was a great workout. So I mean, all in all, it was definitely a win-win.
How was your interaction with him? Like the class was fun, but what about your guys' conversation?
Our conversation really, I mean, it took off, and it just kept going. He asked to get smoothies after, and so we went, and it made me totally forget how short he was. I'm not going to lie.
That's good that you're able to see past that. So no matter how short he is, you still want a second date with him.
Yeah, no, definitely. He told me he was going to hit me up. So, we ended the date, and I had a lot of fun. I honestly went home, told my roommate all about him. I was really excited, but he never hit me up. So, I mean, I texted him, hey, what's up? And he never texted me back, so I texted him again, and he's blowing me off. Like,
yeah. Is he, I mean, how would you rate his confidence level?
I mean, probably with the date at 10, Like, he could tell I was really into him and really feeling him.
Yeah, so the short thing shouldn't even be an issue at all.
No, I mean, if anything, it should be a problem for me, and it's not. It's not even an issue.
How long has it been since you texted him?
I'd say about a week.
About a week. Okay, so he's definitely not getting back to you for a reason then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super bummed out because, like I said, I thought we had a connection, and it kind of sucks. Like, I feel, I don't know, like thrown to the side in a sense.
We hear a lot of bad dates, and your date actually sounds really enjoyable, so...
Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and find out wherever rainbow he's currently living at with his little pot of gold. And get him on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hang on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right. It's time for the second part of today's second date update. Yep. Short people, no reason to live. And I am a short guy. I know that the struggles of short guys are very real. And Rachel is on the phone right now. She wants us to call a guy named Paul. They went out on a date. She thinks that Paul might not be calling her back because he's quite a bit shorter than she is. And she is actually pretty short. So he's a really short dude. She thinks that maybe he might have had a problem with her being taller. Not a lot of guys who are short like taller women. Personally, I love it. I like it when a girl is as tall as possible. Like, I want to date a WNBA player. That's what I want. But maybe it turned him off. They went out and they did a little martial arts together, a little capoeira, Brazilian martial art. And they got some smoothies after. And since then, she hasn't heard anything from him. She's tried texting him a couple times and nothing. Are you ready to call him, Rachel?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Did you guys get a kiss or anything? I never asked you that. Did you kiss him goodbye?
Maybe. A lady doesn't kiss and tell.
Yeah, she does. I tell everybody when I do.
Well, I was just going to make sure that you did that instead of like patting him on the top of the head, telling him that the date was fun. You didn't do that, right?
I definitely do not do that.
Okay. All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now.
Đi mới đi chợ xong rồi.
Đây cậu kia nha.
Lẹ nha.
Cô hỏi vài cái nha, quán nha.
Cái bà kia ngoài kia kìa.
Hello.
Chỉ con đi.
Hi, I was looking for Paul.
Kia luôn con kiếm hoài không
Yeah,
thấy.
this is Paul.
Paul, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
From where?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. You got a second to talk about something?
Depends. What's it about?
It's about somebody who's been trying to track you down. I know that sounds creepy.
Track me down. What are you talking about?
So you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners. Her name is Rachel.
Yeah, I know Rachel.
Okay, and Rachel wanted us to call you because she wants to know if something went wrong on your date and why you're not calling her back.
Nhiều khi anh đang ngủ sao, phá giấc ngủ của ảnh.
Vậy thôi đi về đi, tôi đứng đây chơi.
Because she liked you and wanted to see you again, and she said that she sent you a text message and then you never responded after you guys went out.
She told you that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not what happened.
What do you mean that's not what happened? I definitely texted you. You never texted me back. You told me that you wanted to hang out.
Okay, a little early.
Mấy nước chanh quý là...
Wait, what's going on? She on the phone?
Yeah, she was supposed to wait until I cued her, but she went for it. Paul, that's Rachel. She wanted to talk to you.
I've been wanting to talk to you. I don't understand why you didn't hit me back up. That's what you said you were going to do.
Nhiều khi hả, anh quý đang
Oh
ngủ
my
là
God,
mới
you
tôi
sent me like the craziest texts. I was scared.
You were scared? Oh yeah, I'm sure that's exactly why you didn't hit me back up.
Rachel, why are you suddenly angry? I'm so confused. I thought you really liked this guy and you wanted to go out with him again.
Can I tell you my side of the story?
No, you said enough or haven't even said anything at all.
Rachel, you were supposed to wait so we could try to get the story out of him.
I told you what the story's about, okay? I just wanted to get him on the phone so I could tell him off because no one
Chứ bây giờ không ăn, không uống rồi chết đói chỗ mà ai biết.
You didn't even give me a chance to explain. You don't even know what happened.
You don't even need to talk. You need to just listen, okay? I'm so much more than what you're treating me like. And next time, don't tell somebody that you're going to hit them back up and not do it, okay? Because that's really messed up.
Rachel, you only went on one date with him. Why?
You know what? You're not in this conversation anymore. I'm talking to Paul. This is the whole reason why I called your station.
Yeah, but Rachel, I want to get Paul's story still. He says he has a story.
I'm talking to Paul, okay?
Yeah. Okay, Rachel, I'll let you yell at Paul in a second. I promise. But I want to get his story at least.
There is no story. He just didn't f***ing call me.
Well, we don't know that. We don't even have a reason for why he didn't call you. Let him at least talk. Paul, tell us why you're not calling her back. I think I might already know.
Thank you. Look, the date went well. I liked her. She was a really nice girl, and it was going good. I was going to go on a second date with her.
Well, obviously not good enough.
Let me just finish. Can I finish my side of the story? You had a chance to talk. Look, the first text she sent me, the day after the date around noon, I'll read it to you. She said, hey, I had so much fun. When are we hanging out again? I was driving on the freeway, right? I didn't have a chance to pull over. I'm not going to get a ticket for texting. And I got home, and I had a million other things to do, and I forgot to text her back.
Okay.
And later that same night, she sent me a second text saying, WTF, 3 explanations. WTF, you could have had the decency to text me back. Is this what you do to all your dates? Show them a good time, then blow them off. 3 question marks.
Yeah, because you didn't text me back. You promised me that you were going to text me back the next day, and you never did. I was looking at my phone all day. I literally sat there. I had nothing else to do but just look at my phone. All I was waiting for was a text message from you, and I never got it. I don't understand.
Oh my God, I made one little mistake and I forgot to text you
Brooke,
back.
this ain't your word. You promised me that you would text me back, and you never did.
Oh my God, are you guys listening to her right now?
Yeah, I am. I don't want to make her mad, so I'm just kind of letting her do her thing.
Can you believe this? This is not only 24 hours after our date. She's texting me this.
It seems a little premature to me, honestly, Rachel.
Well, I don't care what you guys think.
I mean, maybe, well, listen, maybe you've been hurt in past relationships and you have some trust issues. Obviously, maybe you take a little time off of dating because it doesn't sound like you're quite ready.
You don't even know me. You don't know what my life's about. Who are you? Are you a therapist? You need a therapist. You don't need to speak. You don't need to speak anymore. Jose, you clearly keep laughing like a hyena, so you need to shut up.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Rachel, I'm on your side, Rachel.
Oh my God, of
I
course you are.
think Paul's an idiot for not texting you back sooner.
No wonder you're single. You got your head drums. Are you even listening to the words that are coming out of your mouth right now?
The reason why I'm single is because I keep dating assholes like you.
Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you.
Maybe it's me. Yeah, I highly doubt that.
You sent me 18 question marks.
Oh my God! Now it's 18. Really? Who's being dramatic now?
Yeah, who's counting that?
Whatever. It doesn't even matter. The only reason why I called you guys in the first place is to get this asshole on the phone so I could just tell him off because he better never do this ever again. And you guys, honestly, Jubal, you're an asshole. Jose, do I need to say you're even more of an asshole?
Wow.
Sounds like a
awesome.
dream.
She hung up the phone. Paul, are you still there? Hey, I don't know.
She's lunatic.
Yeah, it sounds kind of like it. This was a call you weren't expecting to have to go through today, was it?
No.
Do you really didn't see any of that type of person on your date with her?
She seems so nice until she started texting me all that crazy
Well, Paul, it was nice to meet you. Normally at the end of these things, I ask people if they want to go out on a second date with the person that called, but since she hung up, I can't exactly offer you guys another date.
Could I get some free concert tickets instead?
Sure. I'll see if I can. I'll just get you one ticket so you can go by yourself so you never have to go on a date ever again with anybody else, okay?
Sounds good to me.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Đầu giờ quá đó. Xíu về anh gọi đầu cho.
Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is a little different from the others because the girl that's on the phone to do a second date update today has actually had 3 dates with the guy that she wants to call.
That's breaking the rules. I mean, come on.
Normally the rule is 1 date and that's it. Not 3 dates because that's kind of more of a relationship type thing. And it's not a second date update. That'd be a 4th date update. But I went ahead and I talked to the girl and she offered me $1,000 cash if we would do the second date update for her anyway. And you know what? Rules are meant to be broken sometimes. So, Kate, you will have my PayPal request in just a little while, okay?
Yes, I'll get it right
All right. You didn't know the second date update was going to cost you $1,000, did you, Kate?
Well, I didn't, but I mean, I hope it's worth it. I swear, when you hear the story, you're going to understand why.
Okay, so your email said that you've been out on 3 dates with this guy, and now he's just stopped calling you. Tell us a little bit about him.
Okay, so his name is Andrew. It sounds really cheesy, but we were doing like a volunteer charity event, and we met there, and we were working together, so we just had a lot of time, to like hang out and talk and stuff, and, we had a connection, and he asked me out on a date, and since then, it's just kind of been like a whirlwind, you know what I mean?
Like, you're super into him? Do you see this going into, like, relationship status?
Yeah, I mean, obviously not, like, right now at this moment, because I'm calling you for a reason, but no, definitely, like, I felt like
What did you guys do for your dates? Dates, plural.
For my first date, it was actually really nice. We went on a dinner cruise, which I probably would have hated if it was someone that I turned out not to be attracted to. We had so much fun, like if I needed to be trapped on a boat with anyone, that would be the person that I would want to be trapped on a boat with.
That's actually a good idea for guys to take girls on a dinner cruise date for the first date because there's nowhere to go.
Yeah. But it does say that he was like really into you because if a guy is going to devote that much time and energy into a first date, he's obviously wanting to impress you.
Yeah.
Screw time and energy, just cash. That's not a cheap date at all. Okay, so you went on a dinner cruise. That's cool. What'd you do for your other dates?
Next date, we went on one of those like wine and tasting events like, at a bar. Like super casual, and it was fun because there were other people there, and so we got to sort of like spend more time in a group of people and see what that dynamic is like, and it was really fun. And then my third one was so sweet because I was really stressed out at work, and I think I had mentioned it like a couple times in conversation, and so he booked us a couples massage.
What? That's like relationship status stuff.
Yeah, so we definitely like took our relationship to the next level after that, and I'm like starting to feel emotionally connected to him and putting in feelings and effort and time, and since then it has been complete radio silence.
That's weird.
That is totally weird.
To put that much effort into all those dates.
I know.
And by effort, you still mean money, don't you?
Pretty much. But I mean, you don't buy somebody a couples massage if you don't care about them.
No, I mean, I wouldn't spend that much money, and I just can't believe you spent that much money for just a hookup. Like, that seems like a lot of work.
That was the first night you guys hooked up after the couples massage?
Sao là sao?
So he stopped calling you after the first night that you hooked up.
Nhiều khi anh đang ngủ sao? Phá
I
giấc
know.
ngủ.
I know, but the lead up is so confusing because it's, you know, everyone's been in a hookup situation before, whether they like intended to or not. You know what I mean? And it usually doesn't have that much build-up. Usually, someone doesn't put in that much time and effort and then go completely off the grid.
It sounds like he was doing all that just to get in your pants.
No,
if I'm
it
being honest.
doesn't.
Well, it does if he's doing all this.
Seriously, would you do that much?
I wouldn't know, but a lot of guys would. I mean, if he's putting in all that effort and then stops calling you the moment that you guys hook up, sounds like that's all he wanted.
I don't know. I also, like, in my head, I'm kind of, like, wondering, was he, like, just getting out of a relationship and did he fix things? Did he go back to someone? Like, all of it is totally, like, if that were the case, you know, life happens. I just, some kind of answer, just some kind of conversation telling me what happened.
That's where my mind goes to. I think, did you stay the night at his house?
Yeah.
What was it like in the morning?
It was really nice. It wasn't like hookup. You know what I mean? It's, you know when it's a hookup. You're a woman. You know, like, you've been there. You know.
No, most women don't know when it's a hookup. I'll tell you that much.
I totally disagree with that. No.
I disagree too.
No, most don't know. That's why there's clingy women who will text you after and think that they're in a relationship when they're not. It happens all the time. I'm sorry.
I think she's right. I think the majority of women know when a hookup is just a hookup.
I completely agree.
Okay, well, maybe the guy's a player and he's really good at it and you don't know.
If that's what he's doing, he's really good.
So I'm sure you've thought about it a ton then. If you don't think it's just a hookup thing and he was just kind of using you, then what do you think it is?
I'm trying to think of anything at this point. I mean, that's why I need your help.
I'm really interested to see why he would stop calling you after all those elaborate dates.
And leaving his house, that was the last time you've talked to him.
No, there've been like texts, like little texts, like, you know, I've been busy. Like, oh, you're just so busy.
Yeah. He's like scheduling cruises and massages, and then all of a sudden his schedule just got so packed. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Kate?
Yeah?
Seriously? I can't even believe that you want to call this dog back. Like, seriously, girl, you need to move on to greener pastures, okay? Because he totally used you, and now he's not calling you back, and I wouldn't even give him the time of day. You should not be doing a second date update. You need to move the along, all right? Snap out of it, girlfriend. Let's you and I go get some Cosmos and talk about this.
In your mind, this is how female conversations go, isn't it?
That was my conversation with Kate about moving on. Kate, are you about ready to call Andrew for your second date update?
Well, after that, I'm feeling really inspired.
Yeah, I bet. Empowered even, I'm sure.
The reason that I said that is Kate actually wants to call a guy that she has gone out on 3 dates with. They've all been pretty elaborate. The last one was a couple's massage. There was like a dinner cruise and stuff in there. Anyway, after they hooked up, after the third date, he stopped calling. Hasn't responded to anything. So my first thought is that he just used her and just wanted to hook up with her, and now he's not calling her at all. That's why he's the dog, girl. Kate, what if that is the reason? Are you just going to let him have it?
I'm going to be really pissed.
Yeah.
I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm dialing the phone number.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Andrew.
Yeah, this is he.
Andrew, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Yeah, I didn't submit for any contests or anything, guys.
Yeah, no, I know. This is not about a contest, actually. I just need a few minutes of your time.
In regards to?
In regards to a date that you went on. Actually, a few dates that you went on.
What?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. You recently took a girl named Kate out. She told us a little bit about your dates. They were all very elaborate and very romantic, but now you're not calling her back and she's very confused.
I'm not sure what to say.
Well, you could start by telling us why you would blow her off after 3 dates.
It's not as simple as that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to sound confrontational with you. I just want to know what happened, and more than anything, she wants to know what happened because you guys went out on so many dates, and she said that they were all pretty romantic, and you seemed like you guys really liked each other.
just a weird situation. I'm trying to. It's been in my head. And I'm just trying to figure this stuff out.
Does that mean that you are actually maybe in a relationship with somebody else?
No, certainly not. No. I wish it was that simple. It's more complicated than that.
Let me ask you a question. It's an easy question to answer. Did you like Kate?
Yes, very much.
Okay, so you did.
I did and still do.
Okay, so you still do. Well, then why not offer her the respect of letting her know why you're not calling her back?
Well, I accepted a job offer in Germany. That I couldn't turn it down.
You what?
I leave in a couple of weeks, actually, for Germany.
And that's why you're not calling her back?
Well, I feel strongly for her. I still don't know how to tell her, you know? I mean, I don't know what to say to her. I just figured the easiest thing would be just to, disappear, fade away.
What are you talking about? Disappear? That's like the coward way out. You owe it to her to talk to her about what's going on.
Like I said, this is not an easy situation. I'm struggling as far as how to deal with this and what to do.
Why are you struggling so much? I mean, you guys have been out on 3 dates. It's not like you've been dating for months and months and months and you're leaving. Why not just call her and say, hey, I'm moving?
No question in my mind. But now that the reality is Germany, there's just no chance of that because, I'm moving.
You guys could maybe try a long distance thing.
That's not fair of me to ask her to do something like that. She's super sweet, she's gorgeous. That's not
fair. But how do you know? You don't know. I mean, you're putting your feelings on her. Like, you don't know how she would react to that.
Actually, I am putting her needs first. She doesn't deserve to be in a long-distance relationship like that with someone. She deserves someone who's going to be there with her, contributing to her life. I'm putting her needs way above mine. I just don't know what to say.
It sounds like you really like her a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Man, that sucks. Like, honestly, if I were in your position, that would be hard. To meet somebody that I guess it sounds like you're falling for, and then you're like, man, now I gotta move.
Yeah, it sucks.
But some consolation, German chicks can be kind of hot.
Okay, people. That's not where we're going today.
Making more money, obviously.
Can I ask one question, though? Did you know that you were going to Germany before that last couple's massage slept together night?
No. In fact, this is from a previous situation I had that developed over the course of 3 or 4 months. So I thought that the opportunity had kind of fizzled out, but it turns out it was just taking a little bit more time, and then they made me an offer. I have to jump on this.
Okay,
I'm just really excited about this Germany thing. It's the dream job I've always wanted, but at that same time, I feel like I could be missing out and not be able to share something like that with someone like her.
Well, then why not just talk to her about it? I know it's early on in your relationship, but why not just talk to her?
That easier said than done.
Not really. She's actually on the line listening. I said she's on the other line and listening to this conversation.
Take on the phone.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Hi. I don't really know what to say. This is a lot.
You've been on the phone the whole time?
The whole time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I stopped calling you. It was the only way that I saw to handle this.
It's okay. I don't really know what I would have done in this situation either. I wish you would have told me. You didn't even mention that you applied. I know. I didn't even know that you even applied. You didn't even. That wasn't mentioned. Just in regular conversation. You know what I mean? So it's really out of left field.
Well, I honestly, I thought that prospect had kind of just fizzled out long before I even met you. So it just kind of popped out of nowhere again.
It just really sucks because I have strong feelings for you.
I have strong feelings for you too. It's just not fair for you. It's not fair for us. Life is not on our side, it seems.
Well, Andrew, maybe life is on your side, and that's why you guys are being connected in a second date update to talk about it.
I guess. I think about you every day, and I want, the long-distance relationship is really, really hard, and it's not fair of me to even apply something like that, even ask that. It's only been 3 dates, but, I can't stop thinking about you, so my heart says something, and my mind says something different,
Kate,
khi đang ngủ sao? Phá
I'm
giấc
just
ngủ
going to
của
ask
ảnh.
for you. Would you do a long-distance relationship? I don't know. I mean, somebody's got to step in and ask her what her opinion is on that whole matter.
I don't know. I don't know because it's not really being put on the table. It's not like a real question, so I don't know. It's so soon and it's so new. And in general, would I do a long-distance relationship? Like in general in life, would I consider it? Well, yeah, I would, but it's not really what's being asked right now.
Well, the simple fact of the matter is, long-distance relationships suck, I mean, this is really hard. I mean, my heart says something and my mind says something different. I'm thinking that I just need to cut this off, but I can't stop thinking about you, so I'm feeling like I need to ask you to go with me. I know that's crazy. I shouldn't have even said that. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm following you,
If you don't want me to go with, I'm moving on 3 dates. That's not like a real.
Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth, Andrew, but I don't think you were actually asking her to go with you. I think you were saying that's the way you feel.
I'm just not sure at this point. This phone call is really, it's even more confusing now, it seems like, but...
It sounds like to me that if she would say yes, that is exactly what you're asking.
I wouldn't want to ask her that. That's a huge bombshell to drop on somebody. It's a lot of pressure to put on her.
Let's play a game, Andrew. Let's put this relationship 7 months down the road. If you guys have been dating for 7 months, would you ask her to go with you to Germany?
Yes.
Wow. Kate, what do you think about that?
If you were dating 7 months, would you go?
This is like all hypothetical situation. I mean, if we had been dating in the same way that it's been, if we just continued down the same path that we started, I don't see why I wouldn't consider it.
But you guys have a couple weeks or whatever till you leave. I mean, you could bond, you could spend every day together, you could see how it goes up until then. And then maybe in 6 months she could come join you.
You got it all figured out, Brooke.
This whole thing is just crazy, So let's just step back and let Kate process this.
Well, how about you guys process together? Would you like to go out on a fourth date with Kate? We'll pay for you guys to go out again at least before you leave.
So you want to go?
Yeah.
All right. Well, keep us updated on what happens.
Okay.
Oh, all right. We'll try.
All right. And until you leave, Andrew, I want you guys to process as much as possible. Just keep processing every night until you leave. Okay? Just got a text in at 78592 that says, OMG, I need them to get married.
I feel the same way. I am right there with you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking about today's second date update. This girl named Kate wanted to call a dude named Andrew. They had actually gone out on a few dates, so technically it wasn't a first date, and then she's not getting a call back. They'd gone out a few times. He stopped calling her back, and of course she was wondering why. It's kind of weird. Well, we got him on the phone, and it turns out that he actually really liked her a lot. They both like each other a lot, but he got a job offer in Germany, and it's like his dream job, so he's like, well, I'm going to be leaving, so what's the point of continuing this? It's just going to be bad for both of us. I can't ask her to do a long distance thing 3 dates in. And then he was like, well, I mean, maybe you could move with me in like 7 months or something if we continue the relationship.
Romance is still alive, people.
And she said that she would be willing to think about it because they both like each other enough. So I guess they're going to work on things and talk about it and figure out where their relationship is headed and if they can make it work from Germany. But everybody texting in at 78592 is just in love with today's new sweetheart couple.
Do you know why? Because people love love. Yeah. And I love them for that.
People are like,
it really makes me so happy. I mean, you don't want this girl to regret, right? I mean, even if it doesn't work out, at least you tried and then you know.
Of course. Yeah. People are texting in at 78592 saying they're crying in their car for these guys.
Well, it's so romantic.
They're going to be so disappointed if these two get together and they're like, well, we went out on our fourth date and I don't know, man. Like,
in Germany, 2 months later, he cheated on me.
Yeah. The whole thing is just screwed up now. Thanks a lot for doing that second date update and having us go out again and planning our future because my life is wrecked. I can't get back from Germany now. I don't have enough money because I moved out for this dude. So it can either go really well or really bad. We'll try to keep you updated on that. Every once in a while, we'll get back in touch with the people who do the second date updates. This is obviously one that we'll have to ask them in a few months how things are going. It could be very happy or very sad.
I'm staying optimistic about it.
Tôi xin lỗi cậu nha. Tại giúp tôi mà cậu bị mất cái vali.
Nha. Đừng có để bụng, đừng có áy náy gì hết.
Cậu ơi, cậu bị chuyện gì vậy? Sao nãy tôi thấy cậu đứng ở giữa đường, cậu la sùm trời đất à?
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
For today's second date update, a listener named Kelsey is on the phone, and she thinks she's not getting a call back because she describes herself as boring on the first date. So let's find out. I'm a good judge of boring. What's up, Kelsey? How are you?
Hey, good. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, bored. Bored. Already, Kelsey.
She said, hey. Oh my God, poor Kelsey.
Oh my God.
Yeah, snooze fest, Kelsey. Jeez. No wonder you're not getting a call back.
I know, right?
Are you always boring on first dates, or was this an exception?
No, this is just like kind of a chill first date. So it wasn't, we didn't do anything epic. We actually met this guy online. And I kind of thought he was different than the other guys that I've seen like on Tinder and all of those apps.
What's his name, first of all?
His name is Thomas.
Thomas, all right.
What made him stand out? You said he was different than the others.
Well, a lot of the other guys, they're trying really hard just to impress you on these apps like all the time.
Right.
So he didn't seem like he was going like doing that at all.
Okay, so he seemed like he didn't care.
Not like he didn't care, just that he was like down to earth.
Okay,
that just seems like it would be refreshing, instead of somebody who's on 24/7 just trying to impress you the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
And what was it like when you guys met in real life?
It was awesome. We just like kind of went for a little walk and got to know each other. I grabbed some ice cream. And then kept hanging out for a little while, and we decided like we'd stop by the grocery store to pick some stuff up. So he like helped me bring my stuff back.
Yeah, Kelsey, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a pretty boring date. That's all you guys did.
Well, I mean, it was like a stop on the way. We didn't plan to go to the grocery store. It just kind of happened.
I think that's kind of cute because doesn't it mean that you guys extended your time together longer than you had expected?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. Like, he was totally making me laugh in the store, and I just feel like I was smiling the whole time. Like, I had such a good time. But then, like, afterwards, I thought, like, it's early. Maybe I asked him if he wanted to go see a movie with me, keep the night going, and I was like, super shocked by his answer. He just said, no.
Just like that, just straight no?
Yeah, he's like, no. I have to go home.
Wow, that's harsh, man. Yeah, I mean, what did you say back?
Well, I kind of just like stood there, and I'm really awkward too, so I was like maybe gonna go in for like a little bit of a hug, but he just left.
Wow. I feel like you weren't boring on the date. I feel like you must have done something to make him angry. I mean, yeah, you're trying to hang out with the dude even longer than what you normally were. You invite him to a movie and he's like, no, and then splits. Like, I feel like you made him angry.
I don't know what I did.
Wait, I mean, he seemed fine up until what point? Did you notice a change at any certain point?
Well, like towards the end, I kind of felt like he was getting a little bored, so that's why I wanted to switch it up and maybe go to the movies. And then I guess it was too late for that.
You didn't make him buy your groceries or something, did you?
No.
Okay. It's not that out there of a question. We've had people who have done things like that. I was just making sure.
Maybe he's simply a guy who doesn't want to move too fast. They do exist.
Or maybe he just didn't feel the chemistry.
Maybe he hates movies.
There's a lot of possibilities is what we're saying.
Yeah, I'd like to figure it out.
I mean, I'm sure you've gone through everything in your mind. Do you have any idea what it could be?
The only thing is that I think I might have like bored him a little bit. But like, I swear I'm fun. Like I'm a fun person. I have a lot of fun with my friends, and like that was just not an accurate representation of like who I am and like what I do all the time. You know?
Okay.
I don't take guys to grocery stores.
So if that is his reason that you're a little too boring, you want to try to convince him that you're not boring and get another date with him.
Yeah, definitely. And then do something like super fun, like roller coasters or I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go skydiving or something.
Or IKEA.
Yeah, well, Jubal, don't get crazy.
I know. I'm a little wild like that, though.
Yeah.
All right, Kelsey. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on 1 second.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hopefully the second part of this second date update isn't going to be as boring as the first part. If you missed it, Kelsey is on the phone. Pretty boring name. And she wants to call a dude named Thomas. Even more boring of a name. And I guess her first date with Thomas was pretty boring. That's the way she described it. And that's why she thinks she's not getting a call back. They just kind of went for a walk, and then they had to stop by the grocery store for a second. And then she asked if he wanted to go to a movie with her, and he just straight up said no, and then went home. So Kelsey is assuming that she was a little too boring for Thomas, and we're going to get him on the phone and find out if that is in fact the reason. Kelsey, are you still awake, or are you bored?
Kelsey, we never asked you. I mean, have you tried to get a hold of him?
Yeah, I texted a couple of times and I don't want to be needy, so I just kind of stopped.
And he hasn't responded at all.
Not at all.
Okay. Yeah, rude.
Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you, Kelsey. Here we go, okay?
All right, thanks.
Ủa, mọi người lại. Cảm ơn mọi người nhiều nha.
Hello?
Không sao đâu.
Yeah, can I speak to Thomas, please?
Ra là có chiến trị chạm ăn liền.
Thomas, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Anh ăn phở của em đi, vừa ngon vừa bổ.
Thôi đừng có ăn phở. Phở nhiều khi có bột
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Ba em là bằng tuổi ông nội. Hơn chút á.
Okay.
You ever listened to us before?
Bình tĩnh. Ba
Nah, I don't do mornings, really.
I don't blame you. I am so jealous of that. You are a good person.
Yeah, seriously, you got to figure it out. I'm so tired of waking up this early.
Mình em là con một thôi.
Well,
Did I like win something? What's going on?
no, you didn't. We do a segment on our show. It's called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. So somebody emailed us about you.
It is a lot to get a hold of somebody, but it's usually because they really like the person.
Any idea who would have emailed us?
I don't know, dude.
Hèn gì mấy nào ta? Nói chung là thương vậy gì không?
I mean, I don't want to be, but I am now.
Okay,
I
sorry,
feel you, man. I'm right there with you.
Is this gonna take? Like, how long is this gonna take?
It shouldn't take more than a few minutes, in case you're busy or whatever. But
I just want to go back to sleep.
well, do you remember going out with a girl named Kelsey?
Probably.
Probably.
Oh my God.
Do you remember her or no?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. Well, Kelsey emailed us because she told us about your date. And she said that you guys went for a walk, stopped by the grocery store, and she invited you to the movies. And that's when
Oh,
you...
yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot?
It was a lot?
What was a lot about it? The walk or the grocery store?
All of it. It was. Anyway, so what do you need?
Oh my God,
Well,
Thomas, you just did
Kelsey wants to know why you're not calling her back.
Oh,
Thomas!
Can you tell us why?
I guess. It was just like, she wanted to do so much stuff.
What do you mean? She thought she was too boring for you. She thought that a walk in a grocery store was like lame and that you were looking for more excitement, and that's why.
Who walks? Like, that's why they invented cars and Uber. Like, why do we have to walk? It was so much.
Okay, so it's not that you were bored on the date, you just didn't want to walk. Pretty much.
No, it was, I didn't want to do, and then after the walking, it was the random restaurant, and then the grocery store, and then I had to carry her groceries, and then I had to help her put the groceries up, and then after all of that, on top of that, she was like, oh yeah, let's go see a movie. I'm like, oh my God, I just did more work than I've done all week. I don't want to do any more things. And it was so late, dude. It was like 8 o'clock or something. Like, it was so late. I don't like it.
Wait, Thomas, I mean, you're concentrating a lot on the things that you did on the date, but what about her? Did you enjoy hanging out with her? She said she was laughing a ton.
I mean, she was cool. It was just
dừng,
man. I'm not an outdoorsy dude who like I feel like she would go hiking.
Dừng đây được rồi. Về trước đi rồi tao.
So if I'm reading this correctly, you just feel like she likes to do way too much.
I mean, I'm sure she'll find someone who likes to do stuff with her, and that's awesome. But I just don't. I don't like if I didn't have to leave the house. I would not.
Cậu bị chuyện gì vậy?
Why are you even dating then, Thomas? Like dating requires you to do stuff.
It doesn't though. Like you could dating. You drive to a place, you eat dinner at a place, and then that's it. And then maybe you go back. And you watch like Netflix or Hulu or something. Like it's not.
Sao vợ tôi sống với tôi?
I don't know. She wanted to do so many things, and I'm not that kind of dude.
I'm not that kind of dude. All right. Well, at least you know what you want, Thomas.
Đầu dơ quá đó.
Oh, you should have told her that though, Thomas. She did not.
Yeah, but then I'd have to like meet up again. Probably have to go on another walk.
Như cái giường này á.
Why I don't like going on walks.
Yeah. A lot of effort. Well, Thomas, I know that this is probably going to be hard for you to deal with, but Kelsey is on the other line and wants to talk to you for a minute.
Oh my God, you guys are the worst.
Kelsey, you're still there?
Yeah, hey.
Hey, what's up?
I can't believe this was like complete opposite what I thought was going on. I thought you like didn't like me because I was boring, but you don't want to do anything. Like the whole point of like going out with someone is to like get to know them while doing an activity.
Yeah, but you wanted to do so many activities. Like if we just did 2 activities, that's it for the day.
For the day.
You get a morning activity, you get a night activity, and that's it. But you wanted...
What are your activities? Just Netflix?
I mean, is that and like a good bowl of soup?
All of us was like one walk to the place that we were going to. Like that was it. Just one. It was not that extreme.
Yeah, but why would you want to walk? Like, are we cavemen? Like, all you have to do is call an Uber. We could have saved so much time. And then my leg was tired. I was like out of breath. Like, our body's not used to this type of activity.
What? Your body isn't used to going on a short walk to a restaurant?
Not anymore. We're past that.
Thomas, just even a little bit of exercise would make you feel better, it'd give you more energy, it made you...
I don't think it did any of that.
Oh my God.
And the thing is, I'm happy with my life. Like, I'm doing fine. Like, I don't know why you're trying to like change me into some LA fitness jogging.
If you're happy, you should do that. But I think, you know, it doesn't sound like Kelsey's that demanding, really.
Something possibly pretty special.
I don't know. I just want someone more my speed. I feel like she's too extra. She's always like this, bam, bam, bam. I just want one thing.
I do normal things that normal people do that walk places and who like literally use their body.
Anh có người yêu cũ tới tìm.
I use my body to press the Uber button. That's enough.
Thomas, you sound like a human sloth.
Họ ảnh
Is
là
what
nhà
you
bề
sound
thế
like.
như vậy.
I'm
Sao lại
okay
chịu
with
đi làm
that.
công như người ta?
You know?
Sloths are adorable.
Sloths are pretty cute. I'll give you that much. Thomas, would you like to go out on a second date with Kelsey? We'll pay for it. I mean, you don't even have to leave the house. I'll just send you a gift card to Netflix or something.
Get food delivery for you, Thomas.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like she'll trick me into doing something outside. I don't know, dude. I'm kind of cool.
Hold on, this is ridiculous. I'm not forcing you to do anything. We took a short walk, and I asked if you wanted to go to the movies.
I know, but now you call the radio on me. Like, I feel like you go a lot of steps, and that's cool. But now you only like one step.
Honestly, Thomas, like I thought I was being the boring one, and that's why you weren't calling me back. But you're the boring one. I definitely don't want to be with someone who's that lazy.
có nói với tôi là
The biggest relief Thomas has had all day.
He's like, can I now get off the phone? That's what you've been wanting this whole time.
Kelsey,
Should I go back to sleep now, or?
Yeah, one second. We'll let you go there. I just want to say thank you for your time, Thomas. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, radio guys.
Yeah, man. Sorry to make you work so much this morning. Go back to sleep. All right. Kelsey, well, you got your answer.
Yeah, I guess so.
That was crazy.
And I know personally, I am exhausted after that.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The text in at 78592 says, Thomas and I sound like soulmates. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Kelsey wanted to call a dude named Thomas. They went on a date. It didn't actually last very long. They just went on a short walk together and then stopped by the grocery store. Afterward, Kelsey asked Thomas if he wanted to go see a movie with her, and he just said no. And she thought that maybe he wasn't calling her back and wasn't interested because she was being too boring on the date. So we got Thomas on the phone, and he told us he didn't think Kelsey was boring. In fact, he thought the opposite. She was way too active for his lifestyle. He doesn't like doing anything.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people hit it, nail on the head here, texted in like, pretty sure his mom still must do his laundry for him. And someone else brought up a good point, like, imagine this guy in bed.
Chứ bây giờ không ăn,
Yeah.
không uống.
Not fun.
I doesn't even want to do it.
No.
Yeah. He said he didn't like the fact that they had to walk to the store and he wasn't used to doing that much activity. He said he wants a girl that's more his speed and said that she was just a little too extra for him because the walking, mostly. He's a very lazy dude, but at least he's comfortable in his laziness. No second date because Thomas thought she would trick him into doing more things if he said yes.
Yeah, like go hiking. And that sounded like the worst thing ever.
That is the worst thing. I mean, I can relate. I think a lot of people can relate to this guy.
Oh my God, Thomas should be dating a sloth. Is what Thomas should be dating.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, hopefully he finds that. If not, I think he'll be fine just by himself sitting on the couch.
Totally.
That's true.
Moving 92.5.
Ba mẹ em lớn tuổi hơn ông nội em luôn.
Lớn hơn 1-2 tuổi vậy.
Chị rồi gọi gặp nhau kêu làm sao
Ba
ta?
anh cũng nói gì á, tao nói trời đi giờ qua xui không biết.
Mấy nó khùng quá. Ở trường ảnh nó mới ném lần nghĩ mày. À mấy cái giường mà mấy cái banh mà đẩy mấy xác chết á. Chứ mà mày đại mẹ chứ mày. Cái mình nó để bệnh nhân đụng nó khùng quá. Mày vô bệnh viện ai cũng thương anh em mình hết đó. Nhất
mà thương anh chứ thương em gì?
Dạ dẹp tôi nó.
Dạ cuối cùng là có tính tiền phí không?
Hèn gì mấy nào anh?
Vậy rồi nói chung là thương vậy cũng như không?
Thương mà kêu nói quá anh kêu là đồ mấy bước thì anh vô đây dài em được kịp nói chuyện với anh.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Everybody has their signature move when you go out on a date and you want to try to get a kiss. I know for me, I do the old yawn trick, you know? You put your hands like kind of by your mouth and you yawn and you stretch them wide and you put your arm around her and then your pants fall to the ground. Because before I did the yawn trick, I unloosened my belt and then the pants fall. And hey, you're right in the middle of a crowded restaurant, pants down, there's really nothing she can do.
But kiss you. Yeah, that's usually the option she'll go for.
My signature move. Well, the guy on the phone today who wants to do a second date update apparently used his signature move on the date. He got a kiss, and he's confused why he's not getting a call back. His name is James. James, how are you?
What's going on?
Not much, man. So tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today. Where'd you meet her?
I met her on Tinder.
All right.
Okay. Nice. And you're actually looking to date someone and not just hook up with them.
I mean, it depends on the night.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Tinder.
All right.
You know, it can be used for all sorts of things.
Exactly.
You put in your email that you use your signature move. I want to find out what your signature move is in a second. But first, tell us how the date went with her.
You know, overall, I thought it went really well, but we got off to a rough start for sure. We went out for dinner, and I was at the restaurant early. I always get there early, you know.
That's considerate.
Right, very considerate.
How early? Are you talking like an hour early and you're just pacing back and forth?
20.
Okay.
A solid 20 minutes.
Because it'd be good to show up like really early and then get mad at her that she shows up like 5 minutes late. I've been here for an hour and a half already. So you showed up early and...
And to continue my gentlemanly ways, I see her, we wave across the room, she comes over, and I pull out the chair.
Uh-huh.
I like to do that. And she goes, oh, thank you. And she sits down, and, you know, she stepped in front of it, and for some reason, I don't know why, I shoved the chair like at the table, and it knocked her legs out. And she just fell straight on her butt on the chair, and I think it definitely hurt.
So you aggressively shoved her into the table.
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
I think I was nervous or something.
I was wondering if that was your signature move. Sit down and you eat.
It's better than pulling the chair out from underneath her.
Did you comment about that? Because I feel like I would have been awkward at that point. Like, oh, sorry about that. That was pushed the chair in a little too hard. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I made a joke of it. I said like, well, that's why I work out.
That's kind of funny. I'll give you that. That's
Yeah,
silly.
I don't know my own strength sometimes. So whenever I'm out on dates with especially women who are smaller than I know I'm a big dude anyway. I tend to just shove them into the table. After that, did everything go okay?
Yeah, I mean, I calmed down, and we had good conversation. I thought we had a connection, flirting pretty hard. And remember around dessert, I made the mental note that I'm going to kiss this girl tonight, and I'm going to use my signature move.
All right, let's get to that.
I can't wait to hear what this move is,
Yeah,
sir.
what is James's signature move, you stud?
Like, I know you guys are going to totally laugh at this, but honestly, it works. Like, 100% of the time.
Okay.
You know that people are going to be stealing this move after you tell us.
Yeah, well, I stole it, so that's fair game.
Where'd you steal it from?
From a movie.
Oh, God.
That's always a
I don't
good
remember
one.
which one. It's probably been done in many movies. But,
Okay. You're going to have to go a long way convincing me that this is a good move than if you stole it from a movie.
No, it works, I swear to God.
All right. What is it?
So we grab our coats and go outside the restaurant, and then, there's the moment where we're saying goodbye, but I was just focused on her and on executing my signature move. And so, we're locking eyes, and I like to hold the moment, for just a little bit of uncomfortableness.
You've really practiced this, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. I've done this at least a solid 10 times.
Okay.
And then what happens after the eye lock?
And so after that moment, she's about to say something. As I see she's about to say something, I move my index finger to her lips and go,
Oh, God.
and then I kiss her.
Are you serious?
You do not do that. I just rolled my eyes.
Gerard Butler and P.S. I Love You or something?
Maybe that was the movie.
And this actually works for you?
It works. I know you guys are laughing it up and think it's ridiculous, but I swear to God, it works.
Did she actually kiss you back, or was she just in shock, standing still like a
No,
statue?
there's the initial shock, but then she she lets go, and then we have a good time.
That, my friends, is how the signature move works. All right, so you guys kissed after you did that, and how did everything end with you?
I walked her back to her car, and said I'll call you, and she said cool. Right, and so I thought it went great, but next few days, texting her and just getting absolutely nothing, and a week goes by, and I'm talking to you guys now.
So you haven't heard anything from her at all?
No.
Maybe she's still in a daze from how romantic you are.
She's probably still writing in her diary about it as we speak.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh my God!
Either that or she's laid up in the hospital with a fractured rib when you shoved her into the table. That could be it too. All right. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Cool.
All right, hang on, man.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
James, are you a good kisser? It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you're just tuning in for the second part of today's second date update, that's James. And James isn't getting a call back from a girl named Brittany. He says at the end of the date, he did his signature move, as he calls it. While they were walking after dinner, they were talking about whatever, and he shushed her and then went in for the kiss, and she kissed him. But James, I didn't get enough details on the kiss. You said that you kissed her, but I need more detail on it to see if she should be calling you back. So here, we're going to role play a little bit, all right, James? I'm her and you're me, or you're her and I'm me, whatever. However you want to do it, but I'm just going to start kissing you, and then you tell me when you've had enough, okay? Here we go.
Say enough, James.
That's it.
Is that it?
I'm done.
Yeah, you're a terrible kisser. That is why you're not getting a call back, okay? I can tell. You're a bad kisser.
Got it.
All right. We're about to get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back after what seems like a successful date. I mean, you got a kiss at the end of the night, and it's strange that she hasn't answered any of your texts.
That's what I'm saying.
Can I ask, are you like a moves type of guy, or were you able to actually show her like your real personality?
First of all, the move is a part of my personality.
I'm just saying, when you come on a date with like some rehearsed plan, a lot of times you may get lost in that.
Look, I may not have invented it, but it works for me every time, and there's a reason it's in the movies.
Okay. That's true. There probably is a reason it's in the movies. All right, man. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and find out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
Vô nướng chanh rán này vậy?
Bộ không thấy hả? Mang nước chanh quý nè.
Rồi em mang phở chanh quý nè. Mấy thứ nhỏ nhoi đó có đáng gì là cái thùng sữa chất lượng của tôi.
Hi, can I speak to Brittany, please?
This is she.
Hey, Brittany, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Nhiều khi hả, anh Quý đang ngủ nằm mơ hết
I'm sorry, I don't know who this is.
Oh, that surprises me with how quickly you answered. I figured you'd be a huge fan. It's a morning radio show, and somebody recently sent us an email about you, and that's why I'm calling today.
I don't understand what's happening.
Well, it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, if you go out with somebody on a date and then don't call them back after they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. So you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners. His name is James. Do you remember going out with James?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Is that a good oh my God or a bad oh my God?
It's a bad oh my God.
A bad oh my God. Do you have a few minutes to tell us about your date with James?
Not really. I kind of want to move on from it.
Oh, if I could just get you for like a second to talk about it, it would help out a lot. He actually liked you a lot, and he's wondering why you're not calling him back. I promise it'll just take a second. We just want to know if he did anything wrong on your date.
I don't know. He just seems like a self-centered type of dude, and I just was turned off by it.
Self-centered, like he talked about himself the whole time and didn't pay attention to anything you were saying or something?
He didn't pay attention to anything that I was saying.
Really?
Nothing.
Like he wasn't having a conversation with you, he was just telling you about stuff?
Well, it's like when I was trying to open up to him, you can tell he just was not listening, like at all.
Well, for the way he tells it, everything went amazing, and you guys had a wonderful time, and you kissed at the end of the evening, and you were like, hey, we'll go out again. So what part is... Let me hear your side of the story, because what part is self-centered, according to you? Because he didn't sound like anything was like that at all.
Well, I think basically that's what he told you, that he clearly said the most important part of that.
Okay, what's the most important part?
Well, dinner was fine, and when we were leaving the restaurant, we were, just casually walking, and I was telling him a very personal story about my parents. And unfortunately, my parents got a divorce, and my dad recently passed away. And so it's like a real, raw moment for me, and I'm telling him this, and then he has the audacity.
Are you serious?
When it happened?
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. And not only that, after he sucked me, he kissed me for like 10 seconds.
So,
Oh my gosh, I
if I'm getting this right, he wasn't paying attention to a word you were saying. You were telling him something very intimate, and then he told you to shut up and kiss you.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Why didn't you tell him what was going on?
I was telling him. I just literally told him. He wasn't listening.
Oh, I'd be mortified.
Man. Okay,
and pissed.
so. Oh God. Did you kiss him back or?
No, I was in shock. My lips were just there, and his lips were just all on mine.
Oh my gosh. Talk about
Brittany,
bad
I'm sorry. I can understand why you wouldn't want to call him back.
Oh man.
That was the most awkward thing that's ever happened to me on a date.
If somebody did that to me, I wouldn't want to ever talk to them again. Do you ever want to talk to him again?
No.
Oh, well, that's too bad because I have to let you know that he's actually on the other line listening right now.
What the hell is this?
James, are you there?
Yeah, I am so sorry. I'm completely mortified.
Yeah,
That's
me
awful.
too.
Would this be a bad time to offer my condolences for your family?
It would be a bit late.
I would think this is a bad time, James.
Well, yeah, I mean, I screwed up. Like, I was so focused on trying to kiss you that I mean, this is definitely going to make me rethink about ever using that move again.
Yeah. Your move kind of backfired, James. Brittany, if you don't know what James was doing, apparently, this is what he told us earlier. That's his signature move at the end of the date. If he wants to kiss a girl, he waits until they're talking about something, and then he goes, shh, and then kisses her. I think this time it was very bad for him.
It was very bad.
Brittany, we all rolled our eyes when he told us about it. But the thing is, and I get why you're upset, but he said such nice things about you when we talked to him earlier.
Okay, that's nice and all, but it doesn't erase the fact of what he did.
I mean, can I just interject real quick? I mean, technically the move still worked.
Oh!
You're right.
James!
I mean, she did kiss me.
I didn't kiss you. I was stunned. I was standing there. It's like, just tell you out of death in the family and you kissed me.
It sounds so bad every time.
Yeah, I know. It's bad. It's bad. And, I really hope you can forgive me in that, like, you can move on from it and try again.
This is a perfect time to ask. Brittany, would you like to go out with James on a second date? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not.
Oh, Brittany,
come on, are you sure?
That you
James
had a great time before that moment.
Yeah, and James likes you a lot. There's no chance on a second date?
He screwed up. He knows it.
No, he can try that move on somebody else.
Look, I promise I will never shush you again. I'll just do the kissing part.
No, that doesn't make it any better. Clearly, you don't get it.
Yeah, James, I think next time you try to do your patented move where you shush a woman and then kiss her, pay attention to what she's talking about before you do it.
Okay, so I'll modify the move.
Modify your move.
It is a good modification.
Brittany, thank you very much for your time. I know you weren't expecting this phone call, but thank you for sharing with us, okay?
No, thank you.
James, do you have anything else to say before we let you go?
Yeah, I think what I got out of it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, if that guy's signature move works every time, then why is he still single?
Amen.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And I think we actually found out why he's still single. I'm talking, of course, about the second date update. This guy, James, wanted us to call a girl, Brittany, for him. She wasn't calling back after their date. They even kissed at the end of the date when he used his signature move that he got from the movies. It's ridiculous. Basically, what he does when he goes out on a date is he waits until the right moment when she's talking, and then he shushes her and then kisses her.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be passionate and romantic, except what he didn't realize was the girl that he went out with, Brittany, was in the middle of talking about how one of her family members had passed away, but he wasn't paying attention because he was so focused on doing his signature move that right in the middle of that he just went, shh, and then kissed her.
And what's shocking to me is that the lesson learned wasn't that he should maybe just be himself and stop with the moves. It's that he needs to modify the signature move because it didn't work quite right.
Change my move a little bit. Or maybe you should just pay attention to what your date is saying.
Oh my gosh.
So that you realize, like, maybe if she's just talking about what sort of drinks she likes or likes going hiking or something, that's an okay time to maybe shush and go in for your move. But when she's talking about the death of a family member, usually isn't the best time to be like, hey, shut up, stop, I want to kiss you.
And shushing any woman is not a good move.
I'm surprised how many people have actually had this happen to them, though. We're getting text messages in at 78592 from people that are like, my husband did this to me.
Well,
and then it also follows up with, I told him never to do that to me again or I'd kick his ass. So the shush move is definitely something that you should not do. If you want to get a second date, remember, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92 point.
Để trong nấu cho. Khoan. Để tăng thêm cái sự mà mát với bổ dưỡng á. Chồng sẽ mua thêm đậu nữa.
Rồi nhanh đi mới sợ.
Đây chồng đi.
Cheerio.
Mỹ ngoài kia kìa.
Is everyone ready for the second date update?
Not if you're going to talk like that.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. Why am I speaking in a horrible British accent?
That's what that was.
Yeah, because Jackie met George at a bar, and George happens to be a sexy Englishman.
Oh, man. Have I fallen for an accent before, too?
Isn't that right, Jackie?
That is absolutely right.
So tell us a little bit about your evening with George.
We met out and everyone was drinking and like we started like catching looks at each other across the bar, you know?
Okay, so you guys were in two separate groups, like total strangers.
Yeah, total strangers.
So who made the first move?
It was very like, he would move a little closer and then I'd like move a little closer. You know what I mean? Where you like keep positioning yourself in the group so like you're facing him. It was very coy, very sweet, very British. I think.
Yeah.
And
He just kept getting closer, going, cheerio. Hello, love.
So, and then you guys struck up a conversation, and then what happened?
well, I immediately was like, oh my god, you're British, which is an idiot thing to say. But I was like, oh, because you know what I mean? You hear those accents and it's like, you just melt. Like, you
Yeah. I'm the same way with Australian accents. I meet a dude with an Australian accent, I am melt. Yeah.
I am with you. I am a sucker for
Can you
accents.
imagine how annoying that is, though? Because if a guy came up to you, Brooke, and was like, "Oh, you're American."
God, that's hot. That's such a hot accent.
If I was in another country and they told me I had a hot accent, I would not find that annoying at all. I would eat it up.
So, Jackie, you enjoyed your time with him, and obviously you liked his accent a lot.
Yeah, and he explained like he's like, oh, I'm just here for the semester. I teach. I'm working at one of the colleges. English history. So he's smart. He's tall, dark, handsome.
Wait,
I was like,
tall, dark, handsome Englishman just in town for a semester teaching at a very prestigious university.
This sounds like a movie.
Or this guy has a great act.
Yeah. Jackie, did you check his teeth and see if they're messed up? That's the true test.
No, he had American quality teeth.
And so you're not obviously looking for a relationship. You're just looking for a good time. I mean, this guy's not going to be around for very long.
I mean, kind of, but you know, a semester's a long time, and like, no need of predicting anything. Who knows? Maybe his stay could get extended, or you know, I've never been to England. Maybe I go there. So, like, who knows?
Jackie, you are jumping. Woo!
Love goes international, you guys.
So, did you go actually on a date?
We hung out a long time that night.
Did you seal the deal?
Yeah, which is not really my style, but we were all drinking. And,
But it was fun. Own it if you're gonna own it, you know.
Right, there you go. Yeah.
Hello, this is fun.
So apparently it was good. If you want to see him again, what happened in the morning?
In the morning was like pretty fast. We had to go to class, and I had to get my life back together, as you do after a night of drinking.
Did he say he was going to ring your telly again for another date?
Yeah, I mean, we were both like, you know, I'd love to see you again, and then I finally called him, and the phone just kept ringing. Like, it didn't go to voicemail, it didn't do anything, and I was like, well, that's weird. Maybe the phones are acting. I don't know, you know. So I called back, and it just never does anything. It just keeps ringing and ringing. There's no voicemail, no nothing.
Jackie, sometimes your crazy is different than other people's crazy. How many times are we talking?
I probably call him a total of 5 times.
Okay.
Over the course of like 2 days.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the first 2 or 3 were like back to back because I didn't know if his phone was.
That's not making it better.
Okay, Jackie, we're going to call him after this song and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks,
All right,
guys.
just hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm excited about this next half of the second date update.
Oh, no.
Mostly because this will be the first time I've talked to an Englishman since I did that phone tap on that guy.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Still probably one of my favorite phone taps all time. If you haven't heard it, you can find it on our website, moving925.com. We've got Jackie on the phone with us now. Jackie told us about a guy that she met at a bar while she was out with friends, an Englishman. He's in town for a semester teaching at one of the local universities. And they spent a lovely night together, and she wants to spend a few more lovely nights together before he goes back to Englandville.
Yeah. Jackie, I'm all in support of, like, you know, a hookup if that's what your goal is, but it sounds like you called him 5 times.
Well, yeah, so part of why I called him 5 times is because, like, I didn't know what his phone was doing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I get it. It's totally bananas that I would call him 3 times in a row. But I was like, oh my God, is his phone? I don't know. You know, sometimes phones are weird and they act up and you have to
Especially for an English guy. Maybe you're down not enough numbers. Maybe you need 17 numbers in there.
You need the country code?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
All right.
No, it was an American phone.
All right, Jackie, you ready to call him?
Đây nè.
Ready.
Rồi về trước đi rồi tao trả đầy đủ tiền cho. Dạ.
Tôi xin lỗi cậu nha. Tại giúp tôi mà cậu bị
Hi, can I speak to George, please?
George speaking.
Hey, George, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Nãy tôi thấy cậu đứng ở giữa đường, cậu la sùm trời đất à.
Listen, we host a local morning show in town here in Seattle. I'm sure you probably have heard of us. I know we're big across the pond.
I'm sorry, never heard of you.
No? Okay. Well, we have a local morning show here, and you went out with a girl on a date. It was a friend of mine. She's been trying to get a hold of you because she'd love to see you again, but you're not answering her phone calls, so she asked me to call you for her.
All right.
Yeah.
Actually, what was her name?
Her name was Jackie. I met her at a bar a little while ago.
Oh, yes. Yes, Jackie.
Well, she's just curious why you don't want to see her again, or if you do want to see her again.
I do want to see her again. I've just been very busy. And we had a wonderful night that night. I saw her across the bar, and she was lovely, and we got on quite well. I actually liked her. It's been hard to answer this line.
So there's no other reason why you're not calling her back. You've just been busy.
Oh, yes.
Những gì anh cần làm trong đây nè?
Classes during the day, and then at night, and it's very hard to get social.
Hey, George, I need to be honest with you.
Yep.
We're a show that does our homework.
Tôi làm như vậy lâu rồi.
And before we call anybody, we try to find out as much as we can about them.
Nhưng mà
That's why my producer Boyd, looked up all your information, checked around at the university that you claim to be working at, and found no record of an English guy with your name being employed there for the semester.
George! George, be honest! What the hell, dude?
Red-handed.
Did you put on a whole act just to get a girl in bed or what?
Okay, listen. All right, my name's not George.
I knew it! You sounded too much like a character from Clue and not enough like a real English person. Oh, you big fat liar, George.
With my brothers and I and my friends, we use the accent because, it helps, it helps pick up chicks.
Yeah.
My name's actually Kevin.
Kevin, do you really have a separate phone line for, your British George character?
Yeah, this is my British phone.
So what do you do then? Okay, so you gave her this romantic story about how you're in from London and you're teaching for the semester, and I'm just an educated man looking to have a little fun while I'm in town. Who are you? Who are you, Kevin?
Well, I actually live in town. I live by the airport. And I work at Target.
Okay. So you lied. Do you regret lying to Jackie that night?
There's no harm intended. I actually really like Jackie. It's more interesting being a professor from the UK than a cashier at Target, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
That story is perfect.
And that's why I didn't answer the phone, because how am I going to keep it going?
Right. Hey, George.
Yeah, go ahead.
George or Kevin or whatever your name is. Jackie is actually on the other line right now and heard everything you just said.
I can't believe your name is Kevin.
Oh my God.
Ba cái vụ này coi phim thấy hoài luôn á. Sợ trà trộn vô phá hoại người ta.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's Kevin. Yes.
You're sorry you lied to me for an entire night and then didn't call me back? You lied to me all night about wanting to show me all the beautiful things in London and wanting to take me to Big Ben and how beautiful it is when the fog lifts in the morning. Is all of that just a lie? It has to be, isn't it?
Obviously, the fog doesn't lift in the morning, but no, I have an uncle that he grew up in London, and that's how I knew about those things. So it was, kind of a lie, but it's from real sources.
And real sources. And Jackie, he kind of delivered on his.
100% now.
Jackie, he did kind of deliver on his promise. He took you to see Big Ben later, right?
Dude, why do you have to have like such a weird way to pick up women? Why can't you just like be a normal great guy and pick up women? Like, if you have to lie just to get someone to go home with you,
Would you have gone home with me if I told you I was a cashier at Target and lived by the airport?
Vậy thôi đi về đi chứ đứng đây làm chi.
Interesting.
Long pause.
Yeah.
Mà 9-10 giờ sáng rồi.
I know the answer to that because it's happened to me before. I mean, women are looking for somebody that'll support them, and I know this is a bullshit way to get laid, but you know.
Well, George or Kevin, is not a bullshit way to get laid because it worked.
Oh, yeah.
So,
tell it. It's an efficient way.
yeah. But you actually, I mean, Jackie, he says he likes you and would like to see you again. Would you give him a shot? We will pay for you to go out again on a second date. And you can go out with the American guy named Kevin, who lives by the airport and works at Target, and see if you actually enjoy his company.
But think about the story you could tell your friends, you know? Like, you met this British guy at the bar, and then he turned out to be Kevin at Target. And he's a really nice guy, and I like him.
This is like maybe against my better judgment, but he's a really sweet guy, even though he's possibly a compulsive liar.
Wow, those are some famous flashbacks right there.
As many questions as I want to, and you have to answer them brutally honestly, then yes, I will go on a second date with you.
Jackie, are you not worried this is like a major red flag? What if he turns out to have 12 kids and is like an ex-con?
Well, then he'll have to tell me that because I get to ask questions and he has to be honest.
And if he says he's honest, I believe him. He won't lie.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Ra là có chiến chè chạm ăn liền. Thôi, anh đừng có ăn chè là bị tiểu đường đó. Anh ăn phở của em đi, vừa ngon vừa bổ nữa.
Thôi đừng có ăn phở. Phở nhiều khi nó có bột ngọt nhiều quá ăn cho mình nhất.
Ba em là bằng tuổi ông nội. Hơn chút á.
Ủa gì?
Bình tĩnh, chồng của em là sinh năm 2000, em sinh 1986 là hơn ảnh 14 tuổi. Mà ba mẹ em đẻ trễ nữa. Ba mẹ chỉ có một mình em là con một thôi.
Ba mẹ em lớn tuổi hơn ông nội em luôn.
Has changed a lot over the years. It used to be you'd open up the door for a lady or maybe tip your cap when she entered the room, pull out her chair, and then wait till she's about to sit down and pull it out even more so she falls. But nowadays, the definition of a true gentleman is just somebody who can fight back the grinders. That's right.
That is true.
Just somebody to fend off all the thirsty dudes at the club trying to grind on you. And that's who's on the phone today for a second date update, a real-life gentleman. His name is Tim. Tim, what's up?
Yeah, what's going on?
Tim, you were able to fight those type of dudes off?
Man, I can do it all day long, man. I'm trained combat specialist.
You are like a superhero, sir.
Yeah.
Like a gentleman ninja.
Yes!
Your email said you met the girl that you want to call today at the club because you were fighting off the other dudes that were trying to grind on her?
Yeah, man. You know, I see something I like, you know, I just go for it. You know, and I'm not taking no for an answer, so that's what happened.
So how does that work? Did you like try to box him out like you're playing basketball or something? I mean, how do you fight off the grinders?
No, just, you know, it was simple, man. I saw her on the dance floor, saw dudes all up on her, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go be Captain Save-Ho real quick. So I went over there, I started doing all my dance moves, you know what I'm saying? I hit her with the kickstand. That's what really got her attention. You know, I hit her with the kickstand, and from there it was on and cracking, man.
That's actually really impressive.
So the kickstand, just to clarify, is a dance move.
Yeah, that's a dance move. I've been doing that since like, you know, the mid '90s, man. So that's my go-to.
It's like breakdancing, right?
What's her name, first of all?
Her name was Taryn. She was beautiful. She was attractive. Long curly hair. She was definitely somebody I've never seen at the clubs before because I get in on the first name basis. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there that much. So I haven't seen her around, so I was definitely like, whoa.
So wait, you go into a club and everybody knows you by your first name, is what you're saying?
Yeah, at least I like to think so. But no, I go to this club all the time, you know, and so I saw her. I hadn't seen her before, so I was like, okay, you go a newbie. You know, it's kind of like rookie hazing almost a little bit.
How did she react when you fended off all the other dude humpers out there?
Well, she was definitely impressed by my ninja skills, and so I asked her if, you know, we can hang out outside for a little bit. And you know, I like to keep it slow. You know, I don't like to like rush into it. So we went outside. You know, I'm a smoker. So I didn't know if she smoked. I kind of assumed everyone these days smoked. So I offered her a cigarette.
I think you should assume the opposite, sir. Like no one smokes anymore.
No one smokes anymore. Well, okay. Well, let me put it this way. So I offered her a cigarette, and she said, "Of course, you know, I don't smoke." And I was like, "Well, of course, neither do I. These are e-cigarettes." So yeah, of course, no one smokes anymore. You know, we're smoking e-cigarettes.
Still kind of smoking though.
I mean, kind of. I mean, it's like smoking foreplay.
Kind of. I don't know. Like,
so you know, I offered her e-cigarette, and I don't think she was too crazy about that idea. So I went ahead, took a couple of puffs, and we went back inside.
And when you guys went back inside, did you hang out for a while after that? Was everything cool, or was she turned off by the smoking?
No. We definitely hung out for a little bit. We talked a little bit, and she was just kind of like, I don't know, man, like a deer in headlights to the whole scene, I guess, because I don't know if she ever went to a club before or if she was like a, 40-year-old virgin or something like that. I don't know. But I think I kept her entertained, and I was definitely on my A game that night. So I got her number, and I think it went great.
And so when you guys left, did she like leave with her friends? You left with your friends, and you didn't say much else to each other, or?
Right. Well, you know, right. I didn't take her home or anything like that. I'm kind of a gentleman, you know, but I did text her that night and just, you know, told her good night, and I look forward to speaking with her again or seeing her again. So, yeah.
And did she text you back?
So herein lies the rub, right? You know, I shoot her a text, told her I'm looking forward to seeing her again. A few hours go by, a day goes by, nothing. Heard nothing. So another day goes by, and you know, I finally get a text from her, and she says, "Sorry, I've just been busy." And of course, I'm just like, "Well, okay, tell me about it." You know, you don't just kind of like lead with that and then nothing, right? So you know, I'm kind of like chiming in and like, you know, what's going on? Let's hang out. Nothing. Another day goes by. I mean, this is literally like going on for a week, and like all I'm getting from her is like, you know, I've been busy.
So she's blowing you off, it seems like.
I mean, that's such an ugly word, but yeah, that's definitely what it seems like.
And why do you care so much?
To be honest with you, like I said, I go to this club a lot. I kind of go out and like to have a nice time and party, but I don't really run into too many girls that I would say, you know what, I can really settle down with this one here and offer my last name to her. You know what I mean? Just really see myself having a future with her. So I think that's why I care so much. And I haven't had that happen.
Wow, after hanging out with her at the club for a couple hours, you feel that strong?
I do. Oh, definitely. I mean, I do too. If I can ever hear from her.
We'll play a song, come back, call her and get your second date. All right, cool.
Good 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, every dude has it happen once in their life where they meet the woman that can tame the beast inside them.
Ooh.
And get him to settle down. And Tim is on the phone with us right now, and Tim wants his beast tamed.
Whoa, okay. Now it got dirty. It got dirty real quick, Jubal.
Isn't that right, Tim? You need your beast tamed, don't you?
I absolutely do. I love the sound of that. Yeah.
I bet you do, Tim.
Tim met a girl named Taryn at the club. He met her because like other dudes were dancing on her, and he went up and saved her from all those guys, and then they hung out for a little while. But after that, she keeps texting him saying that she's busy and she can't hang out, and it's kind of obvious that she's trying to blow him off a little bit. But Tim says that he thinks that he could see a future with her after hanging out for just one night, so he really wants to get her on the phone and find out why she won't go out with him. Tim, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. Let's do it.
All right, well, we're going to call Taryn right now and see if we can get her on the phone. Here we go.
Chồng sẽ mua thêm đậu nữa.
Rồi nhanh đi mới đi chợ xong rồi.
Đợi chồng đi nha.
Lẹ nha.
Cô gọi cái quán nha.
Hello.
Hi, is this Taryn?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Kỳ cục vậy?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Chỉ đâm bậy đâm bạ đó thì cái xóm trọ này không có cái loại người vậy đâu.
Okay.
Okay.
Con kiếm phòng trọ để trọ hả?
Big time listener?
Dạ không, con không ở trọ.
I mean, I
Con tới
listen
tìm
to
anh
the
Quý.
radio.
Okay, we're on it, which is cool.
In general.
Yeah. All right, so you may not have heard us before, but at least you've heard of the radio. And we have a radio show, and one of our listeners actually asked us if we could call you.
Đây nè.
Really?
Giờ sao bà?
Yeah, his name is Tim.
Sao là sao?
Thì giờ đập cửa hay là không đập cửa?
Nhiều khi đang ngủ sao? Phá giấc ngủ
Oh,
quá.
why did he call you
Vậy thôi
guys?
đi về đi chứ đứng đây chơi.
Well, that rings a
Because he
bell.
said he really liked you, and now you're kind of blowing him up, like you're telling him you're busy all the time, and you won't meet up for a second date.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Wait,
Yeah.
are you laughing because you're flattered and excited, or are you laughing because Tim's lame?
Này giống bà á.
Ủa? Làm gì vô đứng chàng rạng này
A
vậy?
little both,
Bỗng
I
thấy hả?
guess.
Mấy nước chanh trong quý nè.
Em đang
Of everything.
mấy thứ nhỏ nhoi đó có
So
đáng
you're
gì?
kind of excited, but also he's kind of lame.
I would say lame. He's kind of corny. And he looks like he might be an
Rồi, sao
okay
không vô mà
guy,
đứng
but
vậy?
I don't know.
Nhiều khi hả?
how to
Quý
take it
đang
out.
ngủ nằm mơ
I mean,
hết
I
tôi
barely
á.
talked
Cho
to him.
nên
I
là
text him like a couple times, but I mean,
Yeah, we talked to him about your date.
Không hay gì?
date. What do you mean date?
Giấc mơ bà.
How about this, the
Mơ quá
night you
không
met
hả?
then, if
Không
it
bao
wasn't
giờ
a
thành
date,
hiện thực được
really?
đâu ha. Mà chỉ dù
Yeah.
á, anh
He
biết
told
mình
us about that. He told us
thì,
how he
cũng
kind
chỉ
of
mơ thấy
saved
kèo
you
thôi
from
à.
some other
Chứ
dudes who were trying
không
to
có thèm
dance
mơ
with
thấy
you,
thiên
and
đâu.
then you guys ended up
tưởng
hanging
đi.
out for a while.
Thôi, hai má bớt khùng đi. Rồi bây giờ đập cửa hay không?
Other dudes.
Theo em
Yeah,
á
you
thì
said
chắc
guy,
là
you
không
know, like
nên
the
đâu.
guys on
Tại vì
the
chắc anh
club
Quyến
that
cũng
like try
mệt
to
đó,
hump
cho
your
nghỉ
leg
ngơi
for too
xíu
long.
đi.
Nếu quý mệt
He
thì
said
phải
he
can đập
rescued you
cửa.
from them.
Chứ bây giờ không ăn, không
If
uống rồi
he
chết
was
đói
one of the
chổng ai
guys
biết.
that was humping my leg, then he saved me from himself. But like, I was perfectly fine.
Okay, so
Oh, so
he didn't save you necessarily, but did you enjoy hanging out with him?
I mean,
Cảm ơn mọi người nhiều nha.
coming off like
Tôi không sao đâu.
kind of
Anh
like
Tuyến á, vô rửa mặt đi.
machismo, like
Ra
he
là
talks
chị
to a
chào
lot
anh
of
Liên.
women or talks to women all the
Thôi, nấu ăn
time.
chè.
So I
Ăn
was
chè
just
là bị
like,
tiểu đường
that was my
đó.
first time going to
Anh
that
ăn phở
place,
của em
and
đi,
I
Việt
mean,
Nam
it
thì
seems like
bổ
he was
nữa.
kind of popular too, because you know, it was like all the waitresses were coming all over him, and you know, they were like
Ba em là bạn
high-fiving
tuổi ông
him, and
nội.
he was like the party guy, I guess, you know.
So you think he's a player, and that's why you don't want to go out
Chồng
with
của
him?
em là sinh năm 2000. Em sinh
Yeah.
1986
I
là
don't
hơn
really
ảnh
date a
14
lot of
tuổi.
people. I'm pretty selective
Mà ba
just
mẹ em đẻ trễ
because
nữa.
nowadays you just never
Ba
can
mẹ
be
em chỉ có
too
một
sure,
mình em,
so I
một con,
just
một
rather
con.
not spread my energy
Ba
too
mẹ
thin.
em lớn tuổi hơn ông
that
nội
is
em
actually
luôn.
really smart.
Yeah, he
Lớn
just
hơn
came
một
across
tuổi.
almost like a little bit cheesy too.
Gọi gặp nhau
So
thường
if he would have
sao?
been more
Nói gì á?
sincere and kind of like, I don't know, more vulnerable about who he was, would you have given him a shot then?
I don't know who his real self is, but he came across like, you know, he has a monster truck or something. I don't know. It's weird.
It's funny that you say people have ulterior motives, because I need to let you know that he's actually on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
What the f*** are you serious?
Yes, I am. Tim, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. What's going on, Taryn? How you doing?
Oh, hi, Tim.
It's nice to hear your voice.
Yeah, nice to hear yours too.
Question mark.
That's convincing. That's the Taryn I know and love.
Oh my God. Crazy.
So you kind of surprised by all of this, or what?
Yes, like what is going on? Like, wait,
I mean, I haven't heard from you, so by any means necessary, I needed to hear your voice and wanted to get in contact with you again, hang out some more, and you definitely made an imprint on my life and in my heart, so I'd like to talk to you some more.
wow, I mean, that's really sweet, Tim. This is all very flattering, but I don't know if you've been listening, but, you know, you kind of came across as someone that's, like, really not my type. Like, I'm more of a laid back. I want someone who's just, you know, calm, relaxed, who can be themselves, and I really didn't get that vibe from you. So, I don't know. I don't feel like you would be a good match, you know?
I tend to disagree with you on that because I think that's actually the type of guy I am. I mean, for a second, just think about our names. Tim and Taryn, they both start with T's, TNT. I mean, we're both dynamite together, right?
Oh my God, Tim, that's what she's talking about. Do not do that. Oh God.
It doesn't get more perfect than that.
Exactly. I feel like you have a book in your back pocket that you study before you talk to a girl. Like, that is just what I'm talking about.
I'm just naturally smooth like that. I mean, if there was something to study, then of course I'd study you.
What? No, Tim, stop! You're not hearing what she's saying at all.
What do you mean?
Tim, she wants someone to, I don't know, bare their souls to her, essentially. I mean, that's kind of intense, but...
Okay, so no, I get it. I'm trying to impress you, a little nervous and all that good stuff, but it's because I really like you, you know, and again, I don't say that too often. I don't say that to everyone. You definitely just struck my heart. You know, the night I saw you, and I thought we had a great conversation. You had a beautiful smile, and not too many girls are okay with, you know, e-cig, you know, and I'm smoking my e-cig.
Stop there. Stop there, Tim. No more.
Yeah, that's love right there. If somebody is cool with your e-cig.
Forget that part, Taryn. Listen to everything else he said before. That was actually really good. That was sweet.
We talked to Tim for a little bit before we called you, and he said all that stuff to us, too. He's really into you.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's sweet and everything, but I just don't know. I don't know if we're in the right space, or me especially, you know, for, you know, where he's trying to go with it.
Well, why don't you find out by going out with him again? Would you go out with Tim on a second date? We will pay for it.
Taryn, before you say anything, before you answer that, I just want you to know, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, if we go out again, I know they mentioned they'll pay for it, but if the check bounces, it's on me, baby.
Oh my God. Like, does this guy ever stop? Like, are you serious?
I want us to be like Kanye and Kim, you know? I want us to be like Oprah and Stedman, you know?
Oprah and Stedman.
What? Well, no one's even sure Oprah's really with Stedman. Like, no.
Well, you know, some good things come to an end, but you know, we can try. Let's just try that.
Tim, you are definitely a funny, charming guy. I think you would probably be wonderful for the right girl. However, I just don't see our yin and yang matching up. I don't think we would be a good fit. So I'm going to have to pass on the second date.
I thought you'd give him a second chance.
I really thought I would too, but he couldn't turn it off, so I don't want it.
Yeah, look, we don't even have to even address the yin yang part until you're ready. Like, that's how serious I am. I'm ready to, you know, lay it down, put everyone to the side, you know. I'll burn the black book if I have to, give myself a Metro GPS mobile, you know, track phone, and get rid of all my contacts. I mean, I will do that.
He's ready to end everything and just focus on you, Taryn. Are you sure?
You know what, Tim? I'm going to reward your persistence, and I'm going to tell you, yes, I will go on the second date with you.
What was that? You're serious, Taryn? You'll go out with him again?
Just one day. That's it. I'm not making any promises or anything else, but I will give him a real official date.
Mưa đừng rơi để cho tim mình xa rời, để cho nước mắt trên môi mình sương vơi. Lòng mình đau thật đời, chẳng ai có thể lấp đầy. Chúng ta hôm nay mất nhau rồi đó. Em trao cho anh tự do, tháng năm ta từng gắn bó, trả cho anh những lý do.
You will not regret this. I promise.
You hear that, Taryn? It sounds like you've tamed the beast.
Oh, I don't even know what that means, but we'll see.
She tamed the beast. She tamed it. Oh my God.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Có người cũ tới tìm nữa.
Em cũng có dám chứ bộ. Anh có người yêu cũ tới tìm thì em cũng có.
Nè, anh đó là người yêu cũ tới tìm anh thôi nha. Còn người của em là tới
Chỗ nào cũng đặt dấu chấm hỏi. Hỏi ảnh là nhà bề thế như vậy, sao lại chịu đi làm công cho người ta? Thế người ta không nhận.
Cũng phải ha, ba cái vụ này coi phim thấy hoài luôn á. Sợ trà trộn phá hoại người ta đó.
Chắc vậy quá, thôi nè, nấu đi.
In the dating world, they say, when you know, you just know. In the bathroom world, they say, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Okay, also true.
In the Christmas world, they say, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Are we gonna rhyme the entire segment, or?
I'm just saying there's lots of great sayings out there about knowing and going and snowing.
Flowing?
Flowing, sure. I'm sure there's some about growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
But one of our listeners, Johnny's on the phone with us because he said he had one of those feelings during his date where he just knew something was special about the woman he was with.
Oh, I love
That's why he contacted us. What's up, Johnny?
Thanks for having me, you guys. I really appreciate it.
So I love these romantic stories, but there's also, it makes me so nervous because there's so much on the line. Like with normal second daters, they're like, yeah, we went out once, they're not calling me back. You know, you don't lose a whole lot. But Johnny, it sounds like you're already invested.
Yeah, I just felt this strong connection. Her name's Maya, by the way. We met on a dating app.
We didn't ask for her name. Do not give us her name. We like nameless people.
Play by our rules.
So sorry, her name's Maya. That's cool.
Yeah, we met on one of the dating apps, and then like instantly she just had such a unique look. This is something that I really like. She didn't have perfect teeth, and I really like that. Like,
okay.
You like crooked teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
You should go to England sometime, man. You would love it over there.
I mean, it just shows to me that like she's not rich. She didn't have like dental work done. She's not too full of herself. She's not bougie, you know. I kinda like
Right. And she's not caught up in like aesthetics or whatever.
Yeah, or she doesn't have a dental plan.
Yeah, that too.
Who knows?
Or she likes her teeth.
Yeah.
Could be that simple.
So what did you and Maya do for your date?
So it was supposed to be just like a quick coffee date, you know, but it went so well. We just bonded. We kept talking about how our parents used to take us to baseball games, and it might have even been that we were at a couple of the same games and just never even knew it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it was really, I don't know, I really liked it, and we ended up hanging out even more then. Like afterwards, I was like, you want to just kind of go to the park? So we went to the park and rented tandem bikes, and she was like, she's like really into it.
I mean, tandem bikes always sound like they're a romantic idea, but I don't know if they're actually romantic in practice, because I think about riding a bike and sweating and heavy breathing. Was it romantic, Johnny?
I think the idea of it was more romantic. Like, I had fun when I was with her, but to be honest, like, now that you say it, like, I was sitting in the back and she was in the front.
Okay, good call.
Why is that a good call?
You don't want the girl sitting behind you. One, you can't see around a dude very well, right? Because you guys are taller typically. And two, exactly. Like, you don't know, like, if you have, like, crack sweat or something, like, you just don't need to be concentrating on that for the entire time. I mean, your pants are hanging down too low, maybe your, like, little hairy crack is hanging out. I don't know. There's just a lot of variables there, and it's smart to put the girl in front.
I have a feeling that you have some experience with this.
I've thought this out.
Okay.
I have.
So how did it go on the tandem bike?
So we were pedaling around the park, and this group of teenagers were there, and they started kind of making fun of our tandem bike.
What do you say to someone that's like mean about a tandem bike? Haha, you found love. What kind of insults could you possibly throw?
I think they're just unhappy people in their own lives, you know? But when we circled around them, we ran into them again, and I kind of felt like I have to defend her honor. I can't let them like call her a loser or anything like that, or us. I threw a stick at one of them.
What? You threw a stick at the teenagers?
Just to scare them, not to injure them. Nobody was injured.
I mean, I would have gone with just ignoring them because they're teenagers, but I am sure they'll never call out anybody on a tandem bike again after that stick incident. Scare them to the core.
Yeah.
So how did this date end?
So basically, we just rode around for a little bit more, called it a day, but we kept in touch via text. Like, I really felt a strong connection. And then she said she was going to go out of town for a few days to be with her folks. But now it's been 2 weeks and I haven't heard anything back. I'm almost wondering, did I scare her away when I threw the stick more than the kid?
That could be. I mean, either that or, I mean, it could be just as simple as she didn't feel as strongly as you did. You know, sometimes people have a hard time judging that when they're overly interested.
Right. Was there like a kiss or a hug at the end of the date?
There was a hug and a kiss on the cheek.
That's sweet.
That's always a good sign.
Yeah, and it was a day date. You know, it's kind of weird to go in for a full makeout session on a day date.
Especially after a bike ride.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself, Brooke.
Okay. Parks make you excited, apparently.
Yeah. You do not.
That's why he's not allowed in them anymore.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, here's what we're going to do for you, Johnny. We're going to play a song. We'll come back and we'll call Maya and we'll try and get you your second date update, okay?
Sounds great.
All right, hold on. All right, if you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're on the phone with a guy named Johnny. And Johnny sounds like your all-American guy.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, he loves baseball. Mm-hmm. He loves tandem bikes. He loves throwing sticks at rowdy teens in public parks.
Oh, come on.
But most of all, Johnny likes a woman named Maya, who he met online and had an instant connection with. He wants to know why she's not calling him back. And Johnny, have you considered that maybe she met a guy with a bigger bike? Or
Jeffrey, it's not the size of the bike, okay? It's how you drive it.
okay, maybe a guy with a bigger stick then.
Okay.
We had a tandem bike. That's a pretty big bike.
Xin lỗi cậu nha. Tại giúp tôi mà cậu bị mất cái
Good point, Johnny.
Okay.
Real good point.
Try putting that bike into a trunk.
Bị chuyện gì vậy? Sao
But,
nãy tôi thấy cậu đứng giữa đường,
Johnny,
cậu la
you know,
sùm
I
trời
am
đất.
rooting for you in this. I just want to let you know. I really hope that you get another date with this girl. And I hope that it just comes to the fact where she said that she was going to visit her parents and maybe she extended her stay for 2 weeks and that's why she hasn't called you.
Like, I haven't felt this way about anybody in a long time, so hopefully that's the case.
I mean, we're going to try and get you back on that tandem bike.
Fingers crossed.
All right.
Hopefully you're not by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sad.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm down the number.
Đầu dơ quá đó. Xíu về anh gội đầu cho. Đi. Pha quá nữa.
Hello.
Như cái giường này á.
Hi, can I speak to Maya, please?
Chỉ có lối vô thôi.
Hi, yes, speaking.
Anh vô lối nào á?
Hi, Maya. My name is Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. I'm hoping you have a second to talk with us.
Okay.
We're doing something called a second date update. It's a segment we do on our show where if you go out on a date with somebody and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email us and we'll reach out to that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Yeah. Okay, so you're calling me then?
Cảm ơn cô.
Yes, that's how this works.
Không cần cảm ơn tôi đâu. Tôi làm
And I'm
như
calling
vậy
you
đâu.
about a guy that you recently went out with. His name's Johnny.
Gì nữa?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to read your emotions and I'm having a hard time here. What did you think about Johnny?
Lung lay cái tình cảm này mới được.
I don't know. It was fine.
Từ lúc mà lấy em tới giờ hả? Anh nói thật luôn.
Yeah, because Johnny told us about your date a little bit, because he mentioned you guys got coffee together, and it went so well, according to him, that you went to a park and rode some tandem bikes. And was that fun?
Yeah, I mean, the coffee was nice. He told you a lot, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of kind things to say about you. He really thinks that you're a really special person.
That's nice. I don't... This is just weird for me that he told you about our date.
I understand.
It's a weird situation.
Yeah.
Especially on the radio. We get
He didn't share anything too personal. I mean, he just really wants to understand why you guys haven't gone out again.
I mean, was there an incident that happened, or did he say something kind of weird or off-putting?
I don't know if he told you that the whole thing with the teenagers, like there were these kids that were kind of giving us a bad time.
Yeah, he told us about that, and then he threw a stick at them to defend your honor.
Oh, he told you that. Okay, yeah.
What, trying to beat up teenagers with a stick? I think he actually kind of regretted that a little bit. Like, he knew that was maybe silly that he did that, but he wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
just a reaction.
Yeah, I mean, it was like super weird when he did it, and then like we both like baseball, and his throw was really wimpy. That was the more awkward part, to be honest with you.
Anh có người yêu cũ tới tìm.
That was a little sissy throw, I'm not gonna lie.
Underhanded?
Anh nói là người yêu cũ tới tìm anh thôi nha. Con người của em là tới
Tuổi nào cũng đặt dấu chấm hỏi. Hỏi ảnh là nhà bề thế như vậy.
Or a girl, like anybody. Like, I would agree, like, watching someone who's bad at throwing a baseball throw it is maybe the most... I mean, it's an instant turn off. Like a limp wrist, a weird elbow. What?
Or like a weird grunt, like...
But give him a break. He was on a bicycle when he was throwing, right?
It is, but is that really a reason to not call a guy back for a date?
Well, no, I mean, after we said goodbye, I was getting in my car, and I saw him jogging back to the park. So I thought that he might go beat up one of the teenagers or something.
Please don't tell me he did that. Did you follow him? Did you drive around to see?
Well, I kind of found a tree and I hid behind it, and I was looking, and he did go back to the group, and I got kind of scared. But instead of fighting with them, started vaping with them.
Did you go out with an undercover teenager and didn't know it?
What's up, bro? Got any juice? I got my Jubal right here. Let's go.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking.
You're joking. He wasn't vaping.
He went with the teenagers and was like chilling with them and passing around vape, which is like super.
Strawberry clouds, bro.
Oh my God.
So wait, what do you?
Yeah.
What do you think? Like he went back to like apologize, and then that turned into like a love session, or
I don't know if he's like actually a really young guy and he like knew them and he just lied on the dating app. Like I don't know.
I don't know either, Maya, but I do know one way we can find out.
Okay.
We can just ask him directly because I need to tell you, he's been on the other line listening and he heard everything that you just said.
He's on the phone.
Yeah. Johnny?
Hey, so you weren't supposed to see that. That's really embarrassing. I mean, yeah, I did do everything she said, but it's not what it seems like. I just wanted to make sure I didn't scare them so much, so I just want to go apologize and like a peace treaty to smoke a little vape.
Peace treaty?
Yeah.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, I just felt sad that they might be scared, and I didn't want that to turn into like a psychological issue for them where they're scared of going to the park that old man on a tandem bike might throw a stick at them.
Maya, what do you think?
I mean, okay, so hi, Johnny. How old are you? Like legitimately?
The same age on my dating app. I wouldn't lie about like everything is true.
I will say now that she brings it up, Johnny, you do sound kind of young.
And you brought her to a coffee shop. You guys didn't have alcohol. Like that's another indication. Are you 21?
Do you have TikTok?
I am 21 and I do have TikTok.
So how old are you, Johnny?
I'm 25.
What year were you born?
You're not going to trick me with this. Like, I don't want to feel like this guy who's lying. Like, honestly.
Well, if you're 25, then you'll know what year you were born. I know, I can't do the math either. Dang
it doesn't matter. Maya, where are you at with this? Do you believe him?
I mean, if you're not a teenager, why are you vaping with random teenagers who you threw a stick at?
It's not a good look for a 25-year-old, bro.
They were older teens, not younger.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think that argument has ever held up in a court of law.
I just wanted to make sure they were okay. You know, I did throw a stick at them. It didn't hit them. I didn't throw it with full force, but I wanted to go back and just you know, talk to them like, yo, that's not cool what you did.
Me either.
I mean, if that's true, it's kind. I mean, you've got that, right, Maya?
Okay.
I'm trying. I'm really trying here.
She's like, yeah, it's kind of creepy.
I mean,
but if he's not lying, you guys, it is nice to be with someone who can make a mistake and then fix it or apologize for it immediately. That's a mature thing.
It is. That's true.
Well, at this point, I need to ask you, Maya, would you like to go out on a second date with Johnny? You guys can vape together on a tandem bike. And then we'll pay for it.
We'll buy you jewels.
Yeah.
Listen, I truly do not want to get in trouble legally or whatever for dating a kid.
Oh. I can't believe what I'm hearing here.
What if he could prove his birth date?
Yeah.
I don't want him showing up with a fake ID. No, thank you. This has been literally the worst. Like,
first of all, thank you for the youthful compliment. But no fake ID needed.
Yeah, we're just going to have his mom come and bring his birth certificate, and then we'll show you in person that way.
It'll be easy because he still lives with her.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
So, sorry, Johnny. I guess no matter what we say, she's not going to believe your age, and that means no date.
Yeah, it's all
right.
I thought we had something.
Maybe go talk to your bros. They'll make you feel better at the park.
Yeah.
We did, Addie.
Today, Tara is on the phone to do a second date, and I'm just going to go ahead and guess that Tara is scary.
What?
Because her email said that she took a dude back to her house, And then he just kind of like got skittish and ran off before the end of the night before anything could happen. Also, I've dated a few Taras, and Taras are always scary. Tara, how are you?
Hi.
Yep, scary. You sound scary.
Oh my God. I see what you're talking about, Jubal.
Hang up.
I'm not scary.
We'll find out in a little while when we try to get this dude on the phone. Before we get into what happened on your date, what's the name of the guy that you want to call today?
Ben.
Ben, all right. And where'd you meet Ben?
We met at a bar.
Okay. That's a very old school way to meet people these days.
I know. Nice.
And did you approach him or the other way around?
He came up to me first.
Okay. And then when you guys met at the bar, is this a date you're talking about, or did you guys actually go out and do something?
We actually went out. We had just talked a little bit for the bar, kind of exchanged numbers. We're both in separate groups.
Were you shocked when you actually got a call?
I was. I really was. He texted me, and I was like, oh my God. The guy from the bar texted me.
Okay, so what did you guys do when you went out?
We went to get tacos.
Nice. That's a good date. Who doesn't love tacos?
Yeah. We were there for, I don't know, probably like 5 hours or so. It was a long, like, date.
That's a lot of tacos.
Yeah. Just wasn't tacos, you know. There was alcohol too. We had lots of drinks.
Okay.
All right.
We were like talking about where we went to school and our families, and I mean, like, we had a lot of same interests.
Okay, it sounds like you guys were hitting it off.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it was going really great.
And your email said that you guys actually went back to your house?
Yeah. I had to go back to my place. And he was like, yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, I know. And then, you know, we got back and, you know, I gave him a tour and, you know, we ended up in my room. Sorry, what?
No, that's it. We're just waiting. I think it's funny how... Yeah. So you start making out in your bedroom, I'm guessing.
We're like making out or whatever. And, you know, I felt like things, you know, were probably going to the next level. So I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And when I came out, he wasn't in my room anymore. And
where was he?
He was putting on his shoes at the front door.
Okay, so this is when he left?
Yeah, and I asked if everything was okay, and he said yeah, and he was texting when he got home, and he didn't really say anything else.
Wow. Okay, so you don't, and do you think anything could have happened in the time you guys were messing around, you went to the bathroom, came out, that would have made him have second thoughts?
I'm not sure. I went back to my room, and then it looked like my closet door was open, so maybe he did some snooping. But other than that, I mean, nothing happened when I was with him.
And you don't have, like, all of your boyfriend's clothes in your closet, and it just dawned on him that you weren't single or something like that.
I mean, I have, like, private things in there I wouldn't want him to see, but, like, you know, nothing out of the ordinary that I think that would, like, make someone immediately want to leave my house.
No dead bodies.
Right, no, there's no dead bodies in my closet.
Okay. So has he talked to you at all since he left?
No, he didn't even text me that he was home, and yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of him, and I still can't accept it. It's like a really great date.
Do you think there's any chance that, like,
maybe that's it, yeah. It seems like he was into it, and things are going great.
But if he liked you and it was just that you're moving a little too fast,
right, yeah.
That's the best moment when they think they're gonna get some. So I don't know what scared him off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like if he's not used to that, maybe that would be a red flag for him. I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in his shoes to like figure out what was wrong.
Yeah. Be a very rare dude if he's not used to that. Yeah. But maybe, who knows? Maybe he's a virgin or something like that, and he got just scared and ran out of the house.
Right. Yeah. He didn't seem like he was very religious or anything or conservative on the date, but I mean.
And I feel like if you spend like 5 hours with somebody and a full-on makeout session, you know whether they're a virgin or not.
Yeah. Was he a good kisser?
Yeah, he was a great kisser.
All right. We'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, hang on. Everybody knows that the one thing you do as soon as somebody leaves you alone in their house is you start rifling through all of their personal things to see what kind of people they really are. I do it to myself even when I'm home. I go through my own stuff and I'm surprised by things all the time. Like, whoa, what's this stack of unpaid bills? What a deadbeat this guy is. Anyway, that's the situation that Tara, who's on the phone for a second date right now, thinks she might be dealing with. She went out with a dude named Ben. They hung out, went back to her place, and they were making out in the bedroom. Seemed like it was going to lead to other places. She got up to go to the bathroom, and then when she came out, he was already putting on his shoes and wanted to leave. And she thinks maybe he looked through her closet and might have seen something that he shouldn't have seen, although I don't know what that would be. But that's the only excuse that she can think of.
And what do you think the item is that could have scared him in their closet? closet? Do you have any idea?
I honestly have no idea. Like, in my head, I think maybe there's like another girl. I don't know, like.
Oh, you mean that he's
Yeah,
actually...
you have another girl in your closet?
No.
Because that would be kind of scary, you know?
You mean that maybe he was dating someone else and he had like a moment of being a conscious moral person and that he shouldn't-
maybe. I don't know. There's nothing in my closet that should make someone run for the hills.
Okay. Did he seem kind of weird when he was leaving?
He got really quiet. So if I was in a relationship, you know, and maybe he thought like, oh, I'm near cheating and kind of like, you know, needed to get out there.
I think if you're on a date with somebody and making out with it in the back bedroom, you've crossed the line of cheating already, but whatever.
Well, I'm going to dial this phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you, okay?
Okay, cool.
Rồi sao không vô mà đứng ngoài vậy?
Thôi, nhiều khi hả anh Quý đang ngủ nằm mơ thấy tôi á, cho nên là đừng có phá giấc ngủ của ảnh.
Hello?
Khùng hay gì?
Hi, is this Ben?
Em không có giấc mơ mà.
Who's this?
Ben, what's up, dude? How are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Sorry, who is this?
Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Thôi hai má bớt khùng đi.
Because
Còn bây giờ
like
đập cửa hay không?
sell something?
No, I'm not trying to sell anything. Selling radios. No, not trying to sell you anything. It's a radio show. And one of our listeners emailed us about you. That's why we're calling.
Okay,
It's somebody that you went on a date with.
Mày đưa làm gì trước phòng nhà người ta
That's
cho người ta
weird,
nghỉ ngơi
okay.
vậy? Đi ra.
We do a segment on our show. It's called The Second Dates, where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not talking to them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email from Tara the other
Ra
day.
là có chín chè cho anh ăn liền.
From Tara.
Thôi, đừng có ăn
Okay.
chè. Ăn chè là
You
bị tiểu
remember
đường
going out with
đó.
Tara?
Anh ăn phở của
Yeah,
em
I mean,
đi,
it's just
vừa
like
no
a
vừa bổ nữa.
like one day thing.
Right. Yeah, she told us about your date.
Có bột ngọt nhiều quá ăn
What did she tell you guys?
Ba em là
Well,
bằng
she
tuổi
told us that you guys hung out, had some drinks and tacos, and then went back to her place and you started messing around a little bit. And then she got up to go to the bathroom. And by the time she got out, you were like putting on your shoes and seemed kind of sketched out and were leaving.
Yeah.
She said that she thought you two were having a great time, so she doesn't understand why you bailed and then aren't calling her back.
So she emailed you guys about that?
Well,
Yeah.
you weren't getting back to her, so I mean, you could probably understand if someone bails with no word in the middle of a makeout session. You're gonna wonder what happened.
So she went through all that. She emailed you guys. I mean, I don't know. That sounds kind of desperate, right?
I mean, yeah, maybe she is a little desperate, but regardless, she liked you a lot. Did you not like her?
No, I'm not really into it.
Any particular reason?
I mean, it just kind of we got weird when we got back to her place.
So everything was good up until her place.
Yeah, I didn't have any idea about like I don't know. I don't really. I don't feel like safe like telling y'all.
You don't feel safe telling me?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's like the smartest thing for me.
Why?
I mean, I left for like a really like specific reason. You know, it was like
Yeah, that was the thing that was confusing me about her story was you're hanging out with her for so long, you go back to her place, you guys are messing around. Clearly, you liked it at a certain point, and then you're just bounced.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna hard to like say.
Should she know what it is? Like, are you baffled that she doesn't know why you left?
I mean, I think she has some idea. I doubt I'm the first person to like kind of not be into that.
Not be in? Oh, okay, so she's into freaky stuff.
I don't know what she's really into. I don't know. I don't feel like comfortable talking about it.
Okay, well, look, whenever anybody agrees to do one of these second dates, we always tell them that they might hear something that they're not going to like. So she's prepared to hear whatever the reason is.
I don't know about this one. I don't know if she wants me telling everyone this.
Well,
my God,
I mean,
was it
but
something
what
that
we
you-
told her, like, she knows that her dirty laundry could be aired. So if you're telling me she's into some weird stuff, she's fully prepared to put that out there. I mean, we warned her.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if she's okay with hearing whatever, then yeah, I'll tell you.
Sweet.
Gosh, I'm dying to know.
Yeah, me too.
So I was just like sitting there while she was in the restroom. Kind of like looked around. I saw like on her nightstand, there's this thing that looked like it was kind of half under her lamp, and it looks like she was trying to hide it. So I grab it, and it's this checklist.
Okay.
And on the top of it said things to get.
Things to get.
Like her grocery store list or something.
Yeah, it's real different than that.
Okay, what are the things that she needs to get that freaked you out?
So it had like long blonde, and it had like a check mark next to it. And then it like said short black. And it had like another check mark next to that.
So I'm looking at this thing and I'm thinking this is weird. What's happening here? Like, and then the next one was said short, min, brown, and there was like nothing after. It was just like blank.
So this is talking about hair.
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking too.
Right, like maybe she's a hairstylist or there's like a wig that she's, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, because I have short brown hair. So I was thinking, okay, and there's like weird coincidence. And then I opened the nightstand, and it's like these bags of hair. So it got me thinking.
She had bags of hair in her nightstand?
Like how big?
Like gallon-sized bags.
Wow. You think she was going out with you to try to harvest your hair?
Dude, I think she was trying to get my hair.
What? No way, there's got to be some logical explanation for this. You think you went out with a psycho hair collector?
I mean, that's what those bags were, right?
Yeah.
So it just really freaked me out. She was obviously hiding that list, and then like these were, these bags of hair were just sitting there. And like, I don't know, I kind of got some creepy vibes from her just as a person, but I thought she was hot, so I went back to her place.
And that's how she gets your hair.
Which happened to all the other men, too.
If I went back to a chick's house and there were bags of human hair there, I would have a few questions. I feel you on that.
Yeah, so I kind of just got out of there.
I can't believe you didn't ask her about that.
You don't want to make her angry? Yeah, that's...
I wouldn't be able to hold that in. I would be freaking out and yelling at her from the bedroom to the bathroom. Like, what is going on?
I wanted to live another day, so I left.
Well, Ben, I do have to tell you something, though. She's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. And now we're all scared. Tara, are you still there?
Yeah, Ben, this is Tara.
Why are you laughing? You're laughing, hair lady. That's even more psycho.
No, I can't believe this. Like, you have it all wrong and completely jumped to conclusions. Like, don't know why you didn't ask me.
You want to talk about this? Want to tell everyone about yours?
I mean, yeah. The necklace you saw was for hair. Like, that is correct.
Okay, so you do collect hair.
The bags and the nightstands are hair.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sounding worse.
And you're so happy about it.
No, it's funny. It's funny to me because I sound like a murderer on the radio. I am not a murderer.
What are you doing with bags of hair?
No, I make hair dolls and I sell them on Etsy. And I know that's weird. So I have a couple friends who work at salons. And was thinking, like, okay, they're just throwing it out. What if I use them to, like, kind of be artistic and make art and make, like, a silly thing? People ended up loving them, and I make pretty good money doing it.
So you make dolls out of hair dolls.
Yeah, and people are obsessed with them.
Okay, now it's still sounding creepy to me. It just got creepier, actually, somehow. You went from being a murderer creepy to now you're just somebody who sits in your house and makes hair dolls.
I mean, if you make the money I make doing them, you do it too. So maybe
You're trying to get my hair for a hair doll?
That's not a list for you. That was not you. You just happened to have short brown hair. Like, I just needed like a shorter hair for the doll I was making, and I needed to tell my friend that I needed that.
I mean, it just seems weird that you keep all this hair in your drawer and that you're collecting it and selling it.
I mean, yeah, that does sound really weird, but like, I'm not lying about it. You know, like, I can give you my friend Shannon's number. She's the main girl I get the hair from. I mean, I'm not like trying to take your hair and, you know, put voodoo spells on you. I promise you, I'm not doing that.
No, I mean, that's fine. Like, I don't think you're lying about this, but the truth isn't, like, better.
Yes, it is, Ben. I mean, kind of.
I'm not saying it's not weird. It's very weird. But, I mean, it's how I make extra income. I went on 2 vacations last year with this money I made.
What kind of people are buying hair dolls made out of a stranger's hair? Like,
I don't know. I have no...
People that like your hair dolls.
Are
you promised that you weren't trying to harvest Ben's hair. Like, you didn't see him when you're out at the bar and you're like, that's exactly what I need for my next hair doll. I must get him back to my place.
No, I'm not a creepy hair witch. I don't try to find hair victims. I literally just tell my friend from the salon, like, hey, if you have this, let me know.
I've never, ever gone out with anyone that specializes in making hair dolls.
Well, why don't you expand your horizons a little bit, Ben? Would you like to go out with Tara again on a second date? We will pay for it.
No, I think I'm good, guys. This whole thing's kind of creeping me out. It's weird.
Come on,
Are you
Ben.
sure?
It's a hobby. Everybody has weird hobbies.
I can give you my Etsy shop and you can look at them and see how ridiculous they are.
No, I get what the hair dolls are. I'm really cool if I don't see these hair dolls. I don't really want a hair doll. I don't need to know any more about these hair dolls. I think I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, well, then I will ask you, since we're kind of friends a little bit now, maybe you could donate. You know, let me know when you get your next haircut.
So you are still trying to get his hair. Now,
You're still trying to get my hair. No, absolutely not.
You have a great set of hair, Ben. You'll love it.
Thank you. I'm going to keep it.
Maybe Brooke and Jubal would want to donate, Ben.
absolutely. I've been helping somebody make a doll out of my hair for years. Nobody's ever taken me up on it, though.
Sweet. I'll give you a 10% commission.
All right. Sweet. I'll send you all my hair. All of my body hair. You get it, Tara.
Bớt ảo tưởng đi.
Thôi, hai má bớt khùng đi. Rồi bây giờ đập cửa hay không?
Theo em á thì chắc là không nên đâu. Tại vì chắc anh Quý anh cũng mệt đó, cho anh nghỉ ngơi xíu đi.
Nếu Quý mệt thì phải càng đập cửa. Chứ bây giờ không
You know, we
ăn,
learn
không
a
uống
lot
rồi chết
from
đói chổng
second
mà ai
dates.
biết.
And one of the things that we haven't talked about enough that I think we're learning is that when you go out on a first date with somebody, do not let them use the bathroom. Well, don't let them go to the bathroom. If they have to use the bathroom, you make sure they relieve themselves right in your plain sight. Right there at the table. Make sure they relieve themselves right there at the table.
I have
Okay?
not learned that. You're the other one that's picked that up.
Not only is it sexy, we already know that, but every time somebody goes to the bathroom, they disappear. We hear that all the time in second dates.
If someone's going to ditch, that's when they do it.
Where people go out with someone and then they go, oh, excuse me, I got to go tinkle real quick, and then they're never to be heard from again. And that's what happened to Tara, who's on the phone for a second date right now. What's up, Tara?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Ditched you on a bathroom break?
Yeah, never let your date go to a freaking bathroom.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Like, don't break the seal. Oh my god.
Okay, well, before we get into him ditching you, where'd you meet this dude?
So, we'd met on Bumble, and we'd been like chatting for a little bit. And he was like a funny dude, and we got along. And I was supposed to go to a concert with a friend, and then last minute he totally ditches me. I really wanted to go, and I didn't have anybody to go with. So I basically like took a chance, asked this guy to come with me to the show, and he did, and it was fun.
What's his name, by the way?
His name's Ben.
Ben.
That's like a good opening that you took.
Yeah, like super chill, but not too much conversation, just enough.
Right.
And did you guys have fun?
It was a blast. We had so much fun. We were like dancing around. He was enjoying the show too. So I don't know.
I feel like you don't have a good take on his actual emotions if he left in the middle of the date.
Not at all. I literally don't get it. We were having such a good time up to that point. Literally 5 minutes before we were making out. Like, I don't get it.
Oh, wow. He made out with you and everything?
Yeah, we were dancing. I mean, there was kind of like this one point where we were dancing and it was like really crowded and we kind of like lost each other for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
But like we found each other, and right after that is when like the making out ensued. So I figured it was fine.
Right, and if he was gonna ditch you, why wouldn't he ditch you when you lost each other?
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect time to get out and be like, oh, sorry, it was crowded, and I thought maybe you left, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And then like a little bit later, after all of these fun things, he was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. And then apparently the bathroom ate him.
Is there any way that I mean, you said it was so crowded, maybe he really honestly couldn't find you again?
See, that's what I was thinking, but even if you can't find somebody, you usually answer your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and even if it's like dead that night, you call maybe the next day or...
Exactly.
Okay, and you haven't heard anything from him at all?
Not at all. Nothing.
So what are you feeling right now? Are you pissed? Are you...
I'm just annoyed and confused. Like, honestly, he's a Bumble dude, so saying I'm pissed is like a little far.
Okay.
But I'm just confused. Like, I give you a free ticket to a great show, I dance on you, and then we make out, and that was so fun. And then you leave? Mm-hmm. Like, really? Yeah. Really? Like, I know I'm a great kisser. Sorry if you're not.
Was there Anything awkward that happened after the kiss?
No, like other than us losing each other, which didn't seem like that big of a deal.
Oh my God. What if he was cheating on you and then when he kissed you, he felt guilty and he had to go?
Oh, well, there's an idea.
Yeah, didn't think about that one yet, did you?
No, that hadn't crossed my mind. Thank you.
How many times have you tried to reach out to him since you guys hung out?
I mean, I texted him quite a few times that night just because I was worried, and then the next day I hit him up, and then a couple days after that, and then I just left it alone.
Yeah, because he hasn't responded at all.
Yeah, at all.
Sao nãy tôi thấy cậu đứng ở giữa đường, cậu
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
and texting him a few times that night, like after you can't find him, is understandable. You didn't freak out on him, did you?
No, I was just like, hey man, is everything good? Like, where are you at? And then I was like, okay, I can't find you. And then I was like, dude, I'm going to leave in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's normal.
Dude, you're being a lot more chill about this than I think I would be. I think I'd be really mad. Like,
I've had time to process, and again, I mean, he was really cute, but like, I've also matched with way cuter guys, so I just want to know, like, it was a blast. Like, I just want to know why.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and call him and get your second date, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on. If you're just joining us for today's second date, Tara is on the phone, and she went to a concert with a dude named Ben, and she got ditched. He said he had to go to the bathroom, and then left, and she hasn't heard from him since. And if you were listening to the first part, I said earlier, this is proof that you shouldn't let people leave to go to the bathroom on a date. You should make them do it right there in front of you. And I take that back. It's a little bit extreme. But I think from now on, if you're on a date and somebody says they have to go to the bathroom, you simply just follow them into the bathroom so that you know they won't leave you. Much better idea. Tara, you want to try that next time?
Actually, yes, I'm taking notes.
Okay, good.
have you ever been ditched before on a date?
No, never. I'm usually the one that does the ditching, which is why this is even more confusing.
How long did you wait at the concert before you realized, oh my God, he's just gone?
I mean, I was still really enjoying the show, so I definitely stayed till the end and then was like, oh, I don't know you people around me.
So you still enjoyed the concert at least?
Oh, most definitely. It didn't let that ruin it.
Okay, I like your attitude.
Like I said, I really just want to know why he would ditch me. Everything seemed like it was going so well.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you. Here we go.
Em hái rau, em nấu cơm cho nội.
Đến phụ em.
Thôi, gì đâu. Em muốn nấu cơm cho nội. Ở nhà chơi nha.
Rồi.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Ben, please?
Yeah, this is Ben.
Hello, Ben.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing okay.
Ye is Spanish for you.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, sorry, I should have introduced myself. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually emailed us asking if we get in touch with you.
I don't really know why that's happening, but
we do a segment on our show called The Second Date. That's where somebody goes out on a date and then the person doesn't call them back after. They can email us to get that person on the phone and ask what happened. So you went on a date recently with a girl named Tara.
Yeah, I did. She wants you to call me?
Yeah, because she's been trying to get a hold of you, but you haven't answered any of her texts or phone calls or anything. And
I mean, she's a bit of a weirdo. That kind of makes sense.
What?
She's a weirdo?
A little bit, yeah.
Wait, a weirdo that you made out with?
What? No, weirdo that I absolutely did not make out with.
Well, she told us that you did make out.
That you kissed her?
I don't know where that idea came from.
Wait, did you go to a concert with her?
I did go to a concert with her, yeah, that's true, but there was no making out at this concert.
Okay, well, her story doesn't really match yours then, other than the concert thing.
So she's telling you that I made out with her?
Yeah, she says that you went to a concert, you guys made out, and then shortly after that, you went to the bathroom and disappeared.
Okay, no.
Wait, no on what? I mean, you already said no on the kissing. Did you ditch her, though? Did you go to the bathroom and ditch her?
I didn't go to the bathroom. I guess, strictly speaking, I ditched her because she was hardly paying attention to me, and I just left.
Okay, so you did ditch her.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, strictly speaking, I did ditch her.
Okay, wait, hold on. Go over the night. I want to hear what happened in your words.
Okay,
like you said, she got in touch with me, invited me out to the show, and she was like in full-on party mode when we got there. Like, she was looking around all the time, like she was fascinated by like the lighting at the venue and was paying more attention to that than to me.
Well, in her defense, did they have good lighting? Because I'm a big fan of lighting.
I mean, it was cool, but it was like a moth to a flame, man. It was just the intensity of the focus was just.
Okay.
But you're at a concert. Like, what do you expect her to do? Just talk to you the whole time? You're supposed to listen to the show and pay attention to the show.
Well, yeah, I mean, we got there a little bit early, and when I would try to talk to her, she would be kind of staring off over my shoulder at something, and she was like, yeah. Like, she would just say, yeah, and then go off on this whole other tangent.
Okay.
Was she, like, was she on drugs?
I mean, I kind of hope so, otherwise she's in for a really weird life.
Okay.
Once the show started, we were dancing. I've never seen dancing like this. She's just like flailing all over the place and hopping up and down and left and right. Like I've seen enthusiastic dancing, and this was like verging on manic dancing.
Okay, she's a manic dancer.
And then we got separated in the crowd, and I tried to re-find her. I looked for a minute or two, but then I realized like I'm just gonna be putting myself back into this really weird situation. So I decided to leave.
I want to know where the makeout comes from, though, because she told us that you guys made out. You lost each other for a few minutes and then found each other again and made out, and then you said you had to go to the bathroom and left.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, there was no making out between.
You're a liar. You are so a liar.
Terry, you were supposed to wait.
I'm sorry, but you are a liar. We totally made out.
Hey, Ben, that's Tara, if you can't tell already. She was on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so what's the deal? Why are you lying? We totally made out, and then you did to me.
I don't know what to tell you, Tara. We didn't make out. After we got separated, I never saw you again. I left.
No.
And
we totally found each other, and then we were like grinding up on each other, and then making out happened. Don't you remember? You pulled me in. It was like a little sloppy. You nibbled my ear a little bit, and then it was like a lot sloppy. It wasn't the best kiss ever, but you know what? I wasn't gonna hold it against you until now because you're lying.
Well, yeah. I don't really have a response to that.
Are you lying, Ben? Did you make out with her and you just don't want to say that you made out with her and dissed her?
No, I'm not lying. I didn't make out with her. I'm becoming increasingly glad that I didn't make out with her.
Oh my gosh. Tara, how were you sober? I mean, how sober were you, Tara, when this happened?
I mean, I wasn't like exactly sober-ish, totally. I mean, I was really excited about the concert, so I may have like done a little something to make it more fun.
I guess it worked because you were having plenty of fun.
Tara, were you like doing something else besides alcohol?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Totally honest.
Just wanted to make sure we were all clear on that. I mean, I think we all got it, but...
Yeah, my friend and I had this whole plan, and it was ruined when she bailed, so I figured I would still go through with my half of the plan, just with like Bumble Dude.
But don't you think it's weird? Like, it's kind of weird to like go out and do that on your own when the other person you're with isn't in the same state of mind.
I'm not going to say I totally thought it through, no, but I regret very little. I had a blast.
Okay.
Do you see like the possibility, at least, that when we got separated and then you found me again, that it wasn't actually me that you found?
I mean, maybe.
Tara!
But I swear he looked like you. You were wearing a blue shirt, right?
It was more of a green, but no.
All right.
You were wearing a shirt.
Wait, hold up. Does that mean, Tara, that you think that there's a possibility you made out with some random dude thinking it was Ben?
I mean, kind of, maybe. It's possible. I was having a fun night.
Hey!
It sounds like you were.
Okay, well, this is definitely making a little more sense.
Okay.
I get it.
Well, Ben, would you like to go out on a second date with Tara now that she's, not high?
It's really fun.
I think fun is subjective. I was not having all that much fun.
Wait a minute, Ben. Hold on. So, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that I thought I made out with you, but it was another guy. And yeah, like it got out of control, but we can definitely still like have fun. I'm not always that like out there and hi.
I don't know, Tara, like it was really strange. I don't know what to make of it really.
Maybe next time we could do something like a little more chill, like coffee.
Yeah, what do you think, Ben? Pop a Molly and go to Starbucks.
If that's just a little bit out of control, I don't want to be around for the day when things get lost.
Yeah. That is a good thought. You're planning for your future, Ben.
Hey man, you are totally missing out. I'm a blast.
Okay.
Well, you're lost.
Tara, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date. And Ben, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, definitely. This was interesting.
Yeah, and I bet the random dude that she made out with wants to thank you too.
Yeah, seriously, who was that guy?
Tara, if you ever find him, call.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl on the phone to do a second date update today spent her first date in my own personal hell.
Không cần cảm ơn tôi đâu.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Tôi làm như vậy lâu rồi.
Worse than that for me.
Really?
Spent an afternoon together at Target.
I love Target. Are you kidding
I know you do, but as a guy who've had many girlfriends who like to wake him up Sunday morning when he's hungover and go, let's go to Target and walk around for a while. It hurts me to my core to have to talk about this. Her name is Lucia. She's on the phone right now, and apparently, yeah, for her first date, her and this guy went to Target. Lucia, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my God! Did you like go on your date and then come back with like the best curtains and that candle that you didn't know that you needed when you left Target?
No, that's not what happened.
That's why it takes 17 hours to go there.
Oh, they have such good stuff.
Lucia, how does one go on a first date to Target anyway?
Well, in my situation, the guy's name is Terrence. I met him at a work function, and he asked me out, and I said yes. So I waited a few days and hit him up and said, hey, I'm going to Target. Do you want to come? And he said yes.
That's impressive, because if you would have said to me, I'd be like, I'm super busy today. But maybe we can go to dinner or something sometime.
Well, I feel like, dinner, pressure, it comes to dinner, and it's like, then you gotta think what you're gonna talk about, and the whole thing.
Well, how was the date at Target?
I thought the date went really, really well. We had a lot of fun, we looked at clothes, and then I suggested that we go to the movies next door.
You turned it into like a legit date. You didn't just go shopping for a half hour. You guys did the movie too.
Well, that's what I do. I invite a guy to Target. If I like him enough, then, we'll continue after Target, go see a movie.
You said this is what I do. Does that mean you take all of your dates to Target?
Yes.
Really? I've never heard of anybody taking a date to Target ever.
Well, when you're dating someone, you're trying to find out what you have in common. And when you go to a restaurant, it takes about an hour, it takes much longer. So if you go to Target, you can figure that out in like 15 minutes.
I guess, yeah, you can tell what kind of stuff they want to see, where they want to shop, what kind of clothes they like. You can do all that.
That's what I'm telling you. I think it's awesome. If someone doesn't like Target, then you know right away it's not going to work.
I will say there's a lot of opportunity for good conversation starters, right?
Exactly. You see things that spark your interest. Hey, do you have this in your house? Hey, funny story, I burnt something on using that iron,
some people meet at Starbucks to see if the conversation is good over coffee. You just like to do it over Massimo or whatever they sell there. So did you guys end up going to the movie?
No, he said that he had to go because he didn't have any time.
Oh, so he wasn't feeling it then.
Well, I believed him, but then when I hit him up a few days later, he never responded.
So he hasn't said anything to you since your Target experience?
No.
Did he seem bored, or did he seem fully engaged and having fun?
I know when we got to the DVD section, we had a bunch of laughs there. I don't know.
Talking about all the different kinds of movies you've seen.
Yeah. I thought it was a good date.
Do you think he thought it was a date, or he was just hanging out with his new friend at Target?
Well, here's the thing. He asked me out, so I feel like he knew it was a date.
Yeah, but did he ask you out to go somewhere and then you just texted him and were like, I'm about to go to Target in an hour. Do you want to join me?
Yeah.
Okay, because that doesn't. Because if I were him, I'd be like, oh, she doesn't really want to date me. She just sort of wants to be friends or something.
But then you'd still say yes to the movie at the end, right?
I don't know, not necessarily, because I might think, hey, it's just my buddy, and now she wants to go see a movie, and we're gonna sit there and share popcorn, and maybe not even share popcorn.
So you think that I just want to be friends?
That's what I'm saying. A possibility is that could be one of the reasons why he's not calling you back.
Well, I made it clear on my text messages that I'd like to go out with him again, so I don't really know how that would be the case.
Okay, and he said nothing back to you at all.
Nothing.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
I mean, I don't want to, stalk him and scare him off, but I mean, a few times.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Hang on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We are actually learning something from today's second date update, and that's that dating has changed. No longer is it dinner. You should take your first date to a department store. That's right. You just walk around a place like Target and you take them over to the home furnishing sections and go, ooh, look, some Martha Stewart collection towels. What do you think about those? And then you see if they have similar interests. That's what Lucia did on her first date, and apparently that's what she's been doing for a lot of her first dates. When a guy wants to go out with her, she'll hit him up and be like, hey, I'm going to Target. You want to come with me? And if they seem like they have a lot in common and they like the same things at Target, then she'll be like, let's go to the movies or something after and continue the date. If not, then she just splits and goes like, yeah, that guy's a jerk. And her most recent Target date is a guy named Terrence that she met at a work function. They went and hung out at Target. She really liked him. She invited him to the movies after. He said, oh, I gotta go. And he hasn't talked to her ever since. All right, Lucia, are you ready to call him and see why he's not getting back to you?
I'm ready.
Lucia, can I ask you, what's your success rate with the Target test?
Well, that's how I met my last boyfriend.
Okay. Apparently it works for you. All right, well, I'm about to dial Terrence's phone number, see if we can get him on the phone and find out why he's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Tụi bạn Phước chị anh vô đây dài dài em được kịp nói chuyện với anh. Không giọng bắt mình vui lắm. Đi gặp tôi nó mức độ nó éo Phước đầu to.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Terrence, please?
Terrence.
Hey, Terrence, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Sorry, from what?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning? It's a radio show?
Okay.
Okay, how you doing?
I don't understand. Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they're wondering why you're not calling them back.
So, you're doing a show about it?
Yeah, well, it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. You recently went on a date with a girl named Lucia.
Okay.
Well, Lucia emailed us and told us about your little Target experience, and she says that she's asked you out a few times after that, and you just aren't responding to her, so she's wondering if you didn't want to see her again or if she did something wrong on your date.
Well, I mean, you call a date like walking around Target and like shopping, you know? Just like getting stuff.
By the way, I want to point out, I told her how weird it sounds to take somebody on a date to Target.
Yeah, but if you don't like a person, why are you going to agree to go hang out with them at Target? Like, you liked her at the beginning of this.
Well, I mean, yeah, and she's like cool and she's really cute, you know, which is like, I mean, I'm like a really simple dude. I'm down to hang out at Target. I just didn't really know what the deal was, you know. We're like walking around. She's like shopping, you know, like she got like a towel set and toothpaste and like toilet paper, you know, just like she's like shopping.
Right.
Okay.
And I got like some Twizzlers because I love Twizzlers.
And they have them there, which is great. They have everything.
Totally. But we're like in the checkout line, right? And I'm like behind her, and she's running all her stuff, and it comes out to like $96.
Mm-hmm.
The checkout person is like tells her the total, and she turns and looks at me, and she says, "Are you gonna get this?"
No.
She had you buy her stuff at Target?
I didn't know what to do.
What did you do?
I paid for it.
You paid for her stuff at Target.
I mean, well, I was like, what? I didn't know if we were on a date. I thought maybe she was gonna give me cash. You know, like she didn't have any
or like maybe like say, I'll write you a check or I'll pay. Like,
When she first, okay, so when she turned to you and said, "Are you going to pay for this?" What was your first reaction to her? Because I would have laughed and been like, "No."
I just like we're in line, you know. There's people behind us, so I kind of just panicked and I gave the checkout lady my card.
And she didn't offer to reimburse you at any point, like I forgot my credit card, I'll pay you back later type of situation.
I don't even know if she said thank you.
Really?
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard.
Is it like paying for dinner though?
You feel like she used you to buy her groceries or something?
I don't feel like she used me. She totally used me. Honestly, like if that's how she is, it was a pretty cheap lesson. You know what I mean? I'm glad that I learned it at the start.
She says she really likes you. That's the thing.
Well, would you like me if I bought you your groceries?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I would. I would really appreciate that. Maybe you and I should hang out sometimes since you like doing that for people, Terrence. So I also need to let you know that Lucia is actually on the other line listening to this conversation too.
No way.
Yep.
Yes, I am.
Không cần cảm ơn tôi đâu. Tôi làm như vậy lâu rồi.
Hey.
I'm
nữa.
so confused what's going on right now. I don't understand anything.
Vợ chồng mình
What
phải
are
đồng
you
lòng,
confused about?
không để
You made me
người ngoài
buy
làm
your
lung
groceries.
lay cái tình cảm này mới được.
Well, I thought we were on a date and you were a gentleman, and everybody knows on a first date, the gentleman pays.
Are you Lucia?
They pay.
Lucia, they don't normally pay for your groceries at Target.
Yes, they do. That's how I found my last boyfriend. And other guys don't seem to have a problem.
It just sounds like you're using men to just pay for your lifestyle.
No, it was a first date. He should have paid, you know? He would have paid the same amount for dinner. We just got towels and stuff.
That's the thing on a date. Like, you both do something together. Like, you have dinner, and you both have dinner.
And
this is
did.
And this is different because I'm just buying your...
No, we spent time together. Like, that was part of the date. We had fun together. We spent time. That's what you do. And I shared stories with him. We sharing. I shared. And the guy pays on the first date.
Are you joking with this right now?
Look, I have taken plenty of guys to Target, and they don't have an issue.
Well, they don't have an issue because you probably never hear from them again.
No, they're just different. You're cheap, and they're not.
Are you guys hearing this? I mean, this is what I'm up against. Am I crazy here or what?
No,
I don't think
she's a nut job.
This is what happens. This is what has worked for me in the past, and I genuinely thought he was a nice guy.
Okay,
clearly I was wrong.
Yeah, not only that, but you're the one that asked him out. So even if you guys were going to dinner, you should have been the one paying. I mean, that's kind of the general rule, right?
Well, no, technically he asked me out on the first date, right?
And then you made
happened to be going to Target.
And you made that date Target, and you thought he should have been a gentleman and paid for your first date at Target.
Exactly. So I'm completely innocent in all this. I mean, it was a first date. He should have paid,
You know,
right?
yep, Lucia, you are exactly right. And I'm sorry that he's overreacting about that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm sorry.
Stop it. She's gonna take you seriously.
She should take me seriously. Lucia,
You are overreacting.
yes, he is, right, Lucia? But would you like to go out with him again, though? We'll pay for a second date, wherever you want to go, Walmart even.
Before I would have said yes, but not now.
Really?
No, I'm not interested in going out with someone who doesn't know proper etiquette for a first date.
And I think you're completely justified, Lucia. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I don't want to go out with him, but you guys, I mean, for participating, I wouldn't mind the gift card.
Gift cards?
You want the dinner even though you're not getting a second date?
Well, this has been very stressful.
It has been. Lucia, no, Lucia, you're right. This has been stressful for you, and he was kind of a jerk about the whole thing. I'm sorry, Terrence, but he was. So you know what? I'm going to put you on hold, and then I'm going to get you a bunch of gift cards, okay? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on the phone, okay?
Okay, love you guys.
Mấy thứ nhỏ nhỏ nó có đáng gì đâu, cái thùng sữa chất
Dude,
lượng
you
của
are
tôi.
not making things better. That girl is nothing.
I just want to do more second date updates with her. I know we're going to get more.
Brooke and Jubal.
Nhiều khi hả, anh Quý đang ngủ nằm mơ thấy tôi á, cho nên là đừng có phá giấc ngủ của ảnh.
Nắng quá, khùng hay gì?
Em không có giấc mơ bà.
Giấc mơ của ông hả? Không bao giờ thành hiện thực được đâu ha. Mà cho dù á anh Quý có mơ đi nữa thì cũng chỉ mơ thấy Kiều thôi à, chứ không có thể mơ thấy Thiên đâu. Bớt ảo tưởng đi.
Thôi hai má bớt khùng đi. Rồi bây giờ đập cửa hay không?